Hello, this is our second take of doing this. I am amazed. Hello, welcome to Band of Badgers. I'm Dave, your game master for this session, and this is our take 2 Epic Encounter series, supported by our friends over at Steamforged Games. So please go and check them out at steamforged.com. This session we're playing the Chambers of the Serpent Folk. This is part 2 because they only made it as far as the first room. So we're hoping that this time you make it out of the first room and into the second room. We'll wait and see. And last session, we managed to kill one of the characters. And it wasn't me.
We managed to kill.
It wasn't me. Well, it was you two, really.
You sound so happy.
It was Jen and Nick, collectively. It was Nick's weapon that he created and Jen's bad rolls. That did that. But if you'd like to check out part 1 and see it for yourselves, you can check out the rest of our epic series on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/bandofbadgers.
Death.
Yeah, you've got to. It's got to be done.
Spectacular death. Just putting it out there.
The most... It was good, actually. It was a case of, I managed to save her once. And then she didn't want to be saved again.
No.
You rolled a 1. What'd you do? Roll. I put this exploding thing around my neck and pulled the trigger. I was like, what then? It's, I can't really get you out of that one.
Well,
Speaking of which, let's do a quick recap. Can you remember, other than the best bit, what happened?
Room, lots of snaky guys, and you're thinking, they look nice. Oh, look, they're like magic-y folk. They look nice and squishy. And I blew a load of them up, and none of them died. They just looked pissed. And then it was like, okay, guys, this might not be as easy as we thought. And it wasn't. And they almost killed all of us.
Don't you mean they were pissed?
Boo.
You're welcome.
Boo, that was so bad. Again, this is why we need a tumbleweed button.
yes.
Should just make that. You make a fortune.
Yeah, funny.
A tumbleweed overlay. Just release it. Ultimate Games Master tools and accessories. Right, well. So what happened? You can't rely on Steve because he's ill.
Yeah.
So, as I said, we had this. We enter a chamber, some weird looking hole in the middle, and there's half a dozen snaky looking, just all giving it the weeby jeeby stuff. And we're like, okay, this is not, and and then all of a sudden we realise that there's sort of 2 hulking great big sods, and then 2 not quite so big hulking great big sods either side of us as well. So we are literally, up a brown sticky creek with no paddles, no boat even for that matter. We just got straight into it, winging it.
I beat someone's score for most damage. Yep. Also blew myself up. Then blew myself up again. Hogan died. Then came back.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he's barely hanging on after he was hanging on to the edge. He really likes living on the edge there.
Hanging on slightly better than you are. Or were.
Oh, I'm in pieces.
Yeah, it was very much
figuratively and literally.
It was very much a running man situation. It was just poop. Now, just to be wary. So, I'm going to reiterate something that happened at the start. We are redlining on our stream at the moment, so you may be experiencing some lag. We are also experiencing it here, even just on our Zoom call. I'm just trying to get a feed for if we are going to continue or if we are going to bail the live stream. I'm going to rely on everyone else's feedback on that. But for right now, if you can see me and hear me, it's actually just come up. We are now live. Yes, we've been live about 10 minutes. So it's definitely rubber banding quite a lot. We've got a lot of lag from somewhere. I'm just not sure where. So let's carry on if we're okay to. Players, are we okay to? Do you think we just keep going, see if it lasts? We're playing it for us anyway. It's not like we're playing it for anyone else. We're playing it for us. Now,
we can give it a shot.
For the ride.
Yep. So let's start this thing. Let's see if this works. Boom. Now or you. By the way, if you're listening to this live, we've got some background music. Do let me know first off if you can hear the background atmosphere music, and also if it's too loud. That would be very handy for me, please. Thank you very much. Now, my players. You have just taken out the who is it? The High Priest.
Yes.
He is down on the floor. I've got my pointy stick back now. He is out on the floor. And Annie is not okay.
Annie is beside herself.
Annie has gone.
Well, part of her is gone. Unfortunately, it's a very important part of her.
Is there anything?
Brain.
Is there anything left of Annie, or is it just sort of decoration?
No, I in my head I kind of done a clean kill. It's like the head, it's just gone. But
mind
you've
blown.
Exactly, and you've got a lot of kind of shrapnel around here. This is all kind of beaten and bloody. So if you want to go and have a look, you can go and see the mess that was once Annie. Now, just to point out a few things. You can see the doorway to the other chamber, and through the doorway to the other chamber, you can see some more snakes hurrying around, and they're trying to get organised. However, there are some other. You didn't really get a chance to have a look around the room, so if you wanted to have a look around the room, you can. The other thing is, Hogan, did you do anything?
Sorry, I'm watching the stream at the same time as listening to you. I didn't catch the last bit.
You're watching yourself on TV 10 seconds in the past.
Yes.
No, I've got the volume on too loud. Right. So, I'm watching this. We keep rubber banding. It's where I always start to get nervous how much of it is actually recording and how much of it is actually going live. We've only got 8% loss at the moment, but it is climbing. So, Hogan, you have not exactly an emergency escape clause. You have some kind of emergency beacon.
Yep. Emergency magical beacon. Straight back to headquarters to call in reinforcements when needed. And seeing as there is no way out of this dungeon, basically we fall a way to this room. There's no walking out, going getting reinforcements and leisurely resting up and coming back again. This is it.
Yes.
I've taken a battering. Ramirez has taken a battering. Adil may be looking healthy, but he's probably not going to last much longer if he's got to face off against that sort of fight we just went through. So I think we need to call in some reinforcements. So I will pull out a scroll and I will read the words from it in a language that the others don't understand, a magical language.
Welsh.
He's using those flippy whippy words again, and it's
Yeah.
Well, Ramirez doesn't understand a thing he's saying.
And just in front of me, a glowing yellow pool opens up.
Blue.
A golden pool.
Blue.
A golden blue pool.
Blue.
So it's
over there.
a passing raven.
Blue portal.
It opens up just in front of me, across the room from that crystal that's glowing in the corner. And I call in our reinforcements, and I think, well, we need some healing for starters. So I'm going to call in our emergency cleric.
Okay.
And in comes
And stepping through the
company
portal,
cleric.
I will let you introduce your new character, Jen.
She comes through. Big killing.
I've already done those.
I've already died once. I'm back again. No
She
thanks.
has flail, shield. She has dark hair, full plate armor. She is looking ready to take on the world and heal people. And she has a nice holy symbol
Cool.
with
Oh.
3 stars.
Is she what race?
Human.
Human. Oh, with a threat like that when you come to the door. Well, I don't know about you, Mercy, but Hogan here and myself are not very well. We could do some sensual healing.
I've got a scratch.
Shut up. He really needs help. I need lots of help too.
Boss, where you at?
Over here. I'll limp over weakly. really hammy it up. Mercy, we really need your help. We've managed to get ourselves down into this chamber, and we took out quite a large contingent of snake people. But we took a battering in a long run.
Why did it have to be snakes?
And he unfortunately didn't survive.
I had to get it in there. I had to. Alright, so let's get some healing here. Out of her handy-dandy shield, she pulls out of the shield, she pulls out healing potions. Starts handing them out.
They look tasty.
How many
There's
do you
healing
have,
for you.
Mercy?
Probably not enough.
No. What are they? Basic healing potions.
I have some basic ones and I have some better ones. I figured the cavalry coming in would have a bunch, but I can only hold so many in that pack. So, let's see, inventory.
Merely these 75 bottles.
Yes, I don't have 75 bottles. I took 10 regular and 5 extra ones. The 10 regular ones don't do that much, so. So-
The regular ones are, is it 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2, and the greater ones do 44 plus 4. But before you do that, I will. Wait, is that thing still? Oh, well, I don't even know about it. Never mind. I will try to cast a spell. Which is the. Is it the Beacon of Hope? Yes, Beacon of Hope.
As Mercy goes to cast a spell, I'll jump up and shout, "No, stop! There's something in this room that prevents spells from firing. I tried to cast a spell myself during the fight and it failed. So there's something stopping magic. Don't waste the spell. Don't waste it."
Dave, can I just
Well
ask
remembered.
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I do in the inside of my jacket, I've got my cloak of many items, and I've got healing potions in there, so I can tell. While this has been going on, because where I tried to use my little magic trick earlier, it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to just see if I can release a bottle from one of the patches. Can I do that? Because
Yeah, does it say how many?
I've got 2 left on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm just wondering if I can, because obviously if magic's not working in this room, this is just me testing. Because if it's like, if I can do that, then it's at least, because it was just to replace the ones that I had in my pockets, which I've stuck down everyone else's throats.
No, you're good. You can use them.
Thank you.
Once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
Can I try to get rid of it? Do we know what it is?
I don't know what's going on here, but you see this crystal thing in the corner? First of all, it's red hot, but There's something inside it.
Let's test it first. I don't have any cantrips, but why don't we try casting a cantrip? That may tell us whether the magical effects was in place because of the high priest, or whether it's something in the room. So if you got light or guidance or something that you can cast Mercy as a cantrip that we won't lose.
I have. What do I have for cantrips?
While they're doing this, I'll search the High Priest and see whether I can find anything interesting on him.
These guys, this is not like a treasure crawl or anything like that. So these guys is just, you get whatever they are using, and for him, he just has the staff. That's it. Well, it's not even a staff. It's more of a scythe, a staff scythe that he's got.
A scythe.
A scythe.
Okay, cool.
Scythe.
Stithe.
Go with that.
There's a finesse.
Excellent.
It's a long weapon.
Yeah, would you say you need finesse? You know, death is a certain elegance and grace. Just wondering if it classifies as a finesse weapon. That's all.
I don't know if it does. Let's have a
I
look.
don't think a scythe is a finesse weapon.
No.
Light. Cantrip. Light.
You want to cast? Hold on. What's it doing? Sorry, I'm trying to do one thing at a time because my brain doesn't function. SC1. Yeah. Scythe. No, it's not coming up. You find it.
I will. You play with light, I will find.
Okay. Light.
It's cantrip.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
Step away from this. Step away from this.
6.
It's either good or bad.
Yep, it's either really good or really bad. I rolled
Okay,
6.
you're casting light. So, as you start to cast light, you realise that you can feel the power flowing through your body as you would normally. But it's like you've opened up the floodgates. More and more and more power starts to surge through your body. And the light gets bigger and brighter and bigger and brighter. Until it fills the entire chamber. You can now see all the dark corners in the chamber are just filled and flooded with light. To the point where you're kind of shielding your eyes as if it's like not exactly a mini sun, but kind of a spotlight. But it allows you to see in the chamber. So if there's anything you want to explore and have a look at, I'm just going to swap the cameras over for viewers can see. Blip and blip. There we go. If there's anything in a chamber you wish to have a better look at, now that there's a bright light, and you said it was a cantrip.
Yes.
Right, no, you're good. So yeah, that was a very, very powerful spell.
Woo.
I'll go and check out the corners of the room then.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, which way? Do you want to go this way, or do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that
I'll
way?
go to the right because that was where one of the enemies came from.
To your right.
My right, please, yeah.
Yeah. You find Annie's body.
I was going to say, before the boss goes over to Annie's body, I'm coming over to everybody. And out of my pack, I am bringing 4 little beakers, pewter, and you know, they've come from the bar back at the office, and I'm bringing out a bottle. And I am going to turn around. I'm going to open the bottle. I'm going to pour everybody a shot into a beaker. And I'm going to turn around and hand everybody a drink, because we've lost Annie. When everyone's looking, I'm going to take that beaker, I'm going to raise it up, and I'm going to say, raise your tankard to the passing of the thief. Her name it was Annie Oakleaf. And if you're wondering what made her dead, a bolas I made took off her head. Cheers. Neck it.
Juan Rimes lifts his glass and he says, "By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warden, you shall be avenged."
Just to give you a heads up, what's in the glass is a homebrew I've been working on. I don't know what it does. All I can tell you is that one of the orphans did nick a tiny little bit. They ran off screaming. They didn't die, but we still haven't got them down out of the tree. What happens if you drink it? I don't know. Maybe God or Dave can tell us.
You all have to wait and find out.
I've drunk mine.
Don't mind.
I'll drink as well.
Oh, fine, I'm drinking. How do I not drink to myself? In a way,
Worse.
weird way. Anyway.
Well, Mercy, you know how to light up a room.
So as you all gulp down and take the shot, two things happen. One, you feel the warmth explode as it hits your belly and then spread all across you. And two, a foul taste. Tastes and smells like petrol is in your mouth.
Oh, not good.
What was that?
Probably the worst homebrew ever.
I did say it's a work in progress.
It's a working disaster.
Don't quit your day job.
So, Hogan has gone to look over there. Ramirez.
I'll also give a potion to Ramirez.
Thank you.
I'm gonna turn to Mercy.
One of the greater ones. So both of them have the potions, but I'm trying to figure out how I can actually cast a spell first.
I'm gonna turn down to Mercy and say, you know about the magic key stuff, don't you? Can you have a look at this crystal thing? It's red,
Yes.
and there's something weird going on in it. I saw something moving.
Something moving in it. What?
I don't know one end of a wizard's staff from the other.
It's true. He doesn't.
So can I go look at the crystal?
You can go and
I
look
would,
at the
I would like
crystal.
to go
Yeah.
look at the crystal.
Let's do that. So, something. What do you want to do? Just go up to the crystal.
I've gone up with her and I've said, don't touch it. It's bloody hot.
Yep. The closer you get to it, like within 5 feet of it, you can feel the heat.
I love.
Now this thing is basically a sun trap. So to give you the kind of brief description, positioned towards the side of the room, the sun trap is a huge gem. It's irregularly shaped and it most closely resembles a trapezohedron. The gem is entirely black and completely opaque. Despite this, it gives off a bright and penetrating light. Not as bright as what Mercy has already cast, but it illuminates most of the chamber. Cut into the ceiling up above the gem is a large square portal through which the daylight constantly shines. This light is absorbed into the gem and then is projected outwards. So it stores it up and then reprojects it much more intensely. But the closer you get, you can feel the heat coming from it. So much so that Hadil was burnt in the first episode.
It's
I've
just
hit
a
this
little
thing
singe.
twice.
How high up is the ceiling?
This one's a big dome chamber, so it does go
Okay.
up quite high.
Okay.
But you can see that, yeah, you can see that kind of crystal there.
Yeah.
If I was to hold my cloak over the top of it to stop the sunlight from hitting it.
It's a
Does
big,
it get
it's a big
colder?
crystal, so it's big. It's like
Oh, it needs.
a big
so I
chunk.
need.
Ouch.
So I need a gang of people to help me cover it.
Probably, yeah.
That's good. But not making plans for if I survive, but I'm making plans.
Okay.
And
Anything you'd like
what-
to do with the crystal? Is that it?
Is there any way to like get it off of that pedestal or?
It's big. It's a huge, big lump of crystal attached to this kind of pillar that it's sitting on.
Well, seems to me this thing's rocking out a lot of heat. Is it apparent that this heat is generating being sent anywhere else? Is there like a beam coming out the bottom of it?
No, it's just generating the light across. There's no kind of beam or anything.
Okay,
It's
so it's just giving out light and it's giving out heat as well.
Correct.
Okay, because I do.
You try hitting it.
I've already hit it twice, and once I was blown across the room and bounced off the bloody thing, and it didn't budge.
Oh. Well.
Shit.
Shit.
Today I wouldn't have noticed because I was too busy bouncing off of it using my head as a shield. Hello?
Mates some rubble from that corner because I think there was a collapsed wall or something over in that corner. Well, I'll start building it.
We are catching up with rubber banding a little bit, but there you go.
I'll help with that.
I don't want to be one here that says it. Did Annie have anything useful?
Annie had whatever Annie had.
I don't know.
I do know that she still had a few of my boluses, which she did use to remove.
I blew up with her.
I know, they did blow up because it was wrapped around your neck, and the other one you blew up on the other side, didn't you? I was just wondering if the other ones were in your pack because I gave you 2 of each. So there was the oil, there was the tar ones, and the acid ones.
No, but I'm guessing that when Annie blew up, that the things that she had on her.
We are slowing right down, people. I am just going to see if I can.
You've had them in your pack.
move
I would have
things
said
around.
don't put it.
There we go.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Uh,
So, and maybe Dave could answer that.
I can't hear anything at the moment, so you're breaking up. Say that again, Nick.
We were just wondering of where any removal of her head via bolas, would any of her other gear have been saved? Although she lost her head.
Yeah, anything that was in the backpack is fine. It's just her head exploded.
Okay.
So Annie knows what was in her backpack.
she lost her
Rather
head.
Jen knows, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know anymore what everything was because I just edited my character to make the new one.
So rather than create a new character, you just went, this one. That's fine.
Well, because I didn't have the link to be able to go in and make a new character. So I just edited the one that was already in the campaign. Sorry.
Okay.
But yes, the bolas, I know there were a couple there still, the acid and something, but I don't remember what what I had.
They are, and also you also had one of my you did have one of my lovely burning daggers, and you used that to break the world record for the amount of damage done with a single dagger.
I did.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
And impressive it was too.
Big bada boom.
So, anybody doing anything else?
After I finish making the cairn, I'm going to go and investigate the other corners of the room. I'm going to start with the opposite corner on this side, so my left.
Back over here.
Yeah.
So as you go past the middle bit, you see. Oops. No, that's falling out now. Hold on. There we go. So it's changed the camera zone. Everything's gone a bit slow today. Let's see if that picks up. Can you see that? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Clear.
as you walk past, this is the corpse is still here. There is a table here. We're still rubber banding a little bit, but let's see if we can get through this. Okay, so you see a bit of what looks to be a torture device But you can carry on walking if you wish.
I'll stop and investigate that.
Okay. You took the hint well. So this is a device of torture, of magic, and of foretelling. This is a horospexy, which occupies the back wall of the chamber. It is, in essence, a large stone table, but there are runnels carefully carved into its surface that drain off the blood, basically, ensuring that the entrails of those splayed on the table are as easy to read as possible. You see a series of ornate bronze bands span the actual stone table itself, which are used to hold the victim in place. These have long since turned turquoise with verdigris, which is fantastic language, by the way. Fantastic language. Turned turquoise with verdigris.
Patina.
Exactly, yeah. As age has weathered them, but they are still extremely strong. The horospexy has been used recently, and you can see the body of an unfortunate serpent folk victim is still on the table. But now their innards are now outwards. And their mouth is spread wide in this horrific death grin. Hogan, I'm going to ask you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Don't think that's passing. 6.
No, that's definitely not passing. So, as you walk past it, you're kind of taking this in, and then you stop to investigate. You realise what it is. It's basically they've sacrificed one of their own. They've ripped out the guts. They've placed them on the table while this serpent folk was still alive. He's now dead. But the smell of the blood, the slight smell of decay, and the grotesque scene in front of you, and especially with that very poor Constitution roll, you are immediately and violently sick.
Fitting.
Very fitting, yes.
Okay, I shall lean up against the edge of the table and yeah.
Yep.
And lunch is lost.
Yeah.
I'm just going to switch back. Here we go. That's better. Okay. Hopefully the rubber banding seems to have stopped for a couple of minutes. So let's, fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes.
Mercy, how many potions did you give me? Just the one. Right. Okay. Thank you.
For now, but it's of greater healing.
I've used it. I feel better.
I was hoping we could fix the magic first.
That would help us.
No worries, Navy Phoenix. We'll see you again in a minute, hopefully. But yeah, we're having problems as well. So hopefully we'll see you again in a bit. Okay.
When my nausea period is over, I'd like to continue away from that scene of horror and check out that corner that I was going to later.
Brian will follow him. Not pausing to look at the smorgasbord.
Yep.
Tasty.
Still over by the crystal, because I'm going to say to Mercy that before, I swear I saw something moving in this crystal. So I'm going to look at the crystal and see if I can see anything moving. I'm not going to touch it though, because
you do. You see, as the inside, although it's black, it's not completely black. It is a crystal, so a clear crystal, but most of it is black. But every now and then you see a swirl come up, which looks to be some kind of serpentine face, and it just disappears again.
Did you see that, or am I going crazy?
Can it be both?
You can be both, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
But yes, I saw it.
Okay. Any ideas as to what the hell that was?
Is there anything I can roll to try and know what that is? Or was?
No, you have no idea. All of this stuff is,
Okay.
even when Annie was around, all of this stuff is a very ancient civilization. No, it's not like you can do a history check, a religion check, or everything of here is completely alien.
What? Nope.
Boss, there's something in this thing watching us. Proper evil, heebie-jeebie kind of stuff going on. I do not like it.
Can I at least try to dispel magic on it?
Go for it.
Taking a step back.
Probably a good idea.
I don't trust magic.
Casting dispel magic, yeah.
What's the... Or do I just tell you what I rolled?
No, you just tell me you're going to dispel magic, yeah.
So... Ooh. So that's... And...
How do
So
you, go on, Jen.
I rolled an 18.
That's fine. Can you roll a
Okay.
d6 for me as well?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the same one. Hopefully I get the same thing. 4?
4. Oh, dear me. Oh, okay.
No!
So,
I don't like that.
so in this, just for everyone to know, in this particular game, we also have random dice roll table in this one. So you go to cast a spell, and you do dispel magic. You do it at the crystal, and as far as you can feel, you feel it magic flow down, but at your fingers, suddenly there was a sudden sharp spark of magic, and it explodes. It's like gunpowder going off on your fingers. The spell casts as normal, so you cast dispel magic, but roll a 1d6.
5?
Okay, you take 5 points of damage as your fingers are burnt by the spark.
Well, that was rude.
And this is why I don't trust magic. Ramirez, do you think you could break this thing?
Well, I'm quite strong, but I don't know.
Maybe we can try together?
Maybe that scythe would help you. That's a two-handed heavy weapon. I can't touch it.
Was there a way out of this room, did you say? Last week, I can't remember.
Behind the priest.
You can get the so near the priest. There's another door, a kind of chamber going down, and you can see the serpent folk moving around. You can hear movement down there. They're moving some bits and pieces around. You hear every now and then noises of smashing, clanging, whatever. So they're preparing.
Okay. I think we should just move on. This thing, whatever it is, if this is a source of the anti-magic or the warping of magic, maybe it doesn't have an effect beyond this room. Maybe if we go into the next room, we'll be okay. We'll test it out before we try.
Guess we'll find out.
Well, there's 2 exits from this room. One down the hall, and one through the door.
Well, we know we've got to stop these bloody snakes, so downwards and outwards.
Through the door. I don't want to go down the hole.
Oh,
I don't fancy following the guys that we threw down there last time.
Nah.
well, it seems to be quite quiet.
It does.
I don't know how it does, but down those stairs, they're getting busy.
Well,
Do you want to see if you can sneak ahead, Adil, and count how many there are?
Yeah, can do, boss.
You know
Yeah.
this sneaking does not work in epic encounters, but
Oh, of course.
it just
We've tried this before.
Yeah. So Hadil goes to his death. That's perfectly fine. So
He can stick his head around a door.
I'm going to take a moment to change the map over. You can all describe what it is you are going to do. Hadil, you are going first.
I am going to use every ounce of cunning that I have to try not to be seen, which is more of an impressive feat for me, considering that I'm over a 6 foot tall gold dragonborn with a prehensile tail that has a mind of its own. But I am bloody good at not being seen. But that's all going to depend on what I see in front of me as we're coming into this next room.
Yeah, this is
nice,
you got
it's
nothing
nice and dark,
to hide,
isn't it?
No.
You know, it's going to be one of those ones where there's nowhere to hide whatsoever.
Correct.
Lovely. Yeah.
This is there's not even any pillars behind. There's no shadow. It's lit all the way down this way. What I'll do is I'll switch around. Let's switch the cameras again so everyone can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really need to get the button thing set up for this bit. So, zoom. This, trying to get you a good view of it all. Let's try
Yay,
that.
look at all the light.
All the light. So you can see as you're heading down, this is the entrance that you're coming from. So we'll just put you there as a reference. So as you come into this room is lit up by loads of flames and sconces everywhere. In the very middle of the room, these yellow lines that you see, these are channels of fire. Probably, you know what you've seen in The Mummy when they turn on the big chamber. It's got oil, they put a flame to it, and it
National
fires
Treasure
out.
when they do and it lights the whole room up.
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
These are straight lines, all channels of fire. They're not big walls of fire, but it's just light, a source of light. And you've got lots and lots of fire everywhere. So there's nowhere to hide. There are no shadows. It's all done.
This is a rogue's worst nightmare, unless it's completely and utterly empty. Let me guess, it's completely and utterly empty, and all the
Apart
treasure
from-
and everything's on the floor.
So,
Go on.
so
What
it
do I
is.
see when I stick my head around down here and prepare to run?
This is. So I'm assuming, is everyone else going to go with him, or are you just going to leave him to die on his own?
Well, how long is the corridor before we get to the room? Is it
Let's say that-
out of one room and
I thought it was
into the
just
next?
down a couple of stairs.
Yeah,
So I'm
it's
just sort of
kind of
poking my head
slightly
down there,
down. It's a down corridor, probably about 20 foot, if that.
Oh well, I can definitely poke my head in a little bit and have a look, and then just be sort of dash back to sort of the very entrance of it, so that I'm not actually in the room and visible, and just be like, boss, oh crap, and obviously, what am I telling him I'm seeing?
Okay.
But before that happens, I'll just walk behind him.
Boss, oh you're behind me.
But if it's only a 20-foot corridor, then we can see how much light is there. Then,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have suggested he sneak down in the first place without going with him. So.
Yeah, it's not like 100 long foot corridor
No,
with light down the end. This is an adjacent chamber where you can see that because of all the noise you've made in the first chamber, they know you're coming, and they're kind of preparing.
Yeah. But I
And
thought
we
it was a
gave
longer
them
corridor.
plenty of time to prepare.
You did. You did.
Yes, you did. And the
We didn't have a choice, though.
the very large bangs would have probably given him a bit of a hint that we were coming, I think, as well.
So, welcome to room 2. It is here that the Serpent Queen once held court, ruling over her people with cold, Ophidian authority. When the Nemetea persuaded the Queen it was necessary for the Great Sleep spell to be enacted, the throne room, which is what this is, became the Chamber of Slumber. Tombs were dug into the walls. Vast sarcophagi were heaved into place, and the Serpent Queen selected only her most faithful and deadly bodyguards to be interned with her.
I'm filled with so much confidence right now. Yay!
Pretty much.
Yeah. Doomed.
So immediately as you step into the room, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see if this is 1, 2. Yes, it is. Yeah, someone. Right. So I'm gonna have these handy. So you can still see, I can't see you at the moment. Let me see. Right. Let me adjust the camera slightly. Now, over here, can you see where my pencil is? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so over this area, there are large, ornate figures of coiled snakes. And these reliquaries are carefully lined up along the wall. This is where the ashes of former serpent folk rulers are kept, reverently hoarded and, on occasion, ingested by living kings or queens to allow them to communicate with the spirits of their forebears. There are 9 reliquaries, though 2 of them have been broken open, probably accidents of time. You can see the glitter of gems. You can see the glitter of gems and gold can be seen within the mounds of ash. The serpent folk interred not only the ashes of their monarchs here, but also the symbols of their reign. The reliquaries are considered sacred, and as a result, they are protected with fanatical care by 4 serpent folk half-blood guards. Okay, you see them okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Can see the guys who are looking after the treasures.
Correct.
What's that sort of big boxy thing that's in front of them?
The big boxy thing?
Yep.
Okay, let me show you what that is. This thing here, this thing with the, kind of like the gems on top kind of looking thing, this is the monolith. This is a huge stone monument which, standing alone like a single figure jabbing through the dark earth here, it is carved from something that looks like limestone. There are, from your vantage point on the stairs, you can see that there are peculiar images seem to be etched into its surface. There are walls and lines surrounding figures of really kind of strange and bizarre proportions. There are hideous visages that seem to leer out from within the stone. So these aren't moving, it's not like the crystal, they're carved into the stone itself.
Do they all look, these sort of visages, these big sort of things, do they look snaky?
Yes, everything looks snaky.
Okay. I was just wondering if they looked a bit more dragony.
No, snaky.
You can but hope. Dragons
Okay.
are so
Now,
much easier to deal with.
over here, this kind of big area, this is a raised dais, approximately 5 foot from the floor. Okay? Sitting on her throne, if you can just see that. Let me move this one. Yep. Sitting on a throne is a serpent queen.
Did you just say she's on the throne?
She's on the throne, yes. So this, not that throne, this throne.
She's pretty.
Yeah. So this must have been where she once held court. Now, in the deep and ancient past, she sat on the vast throne, which still sits at the center of the raised dais. It is hewn from onyx and inscribed with some kind of weird selection of runes. The rest of the dais is occupied with other substantially less ornate seats, which is probably where most of the trusted advisors and counselors would have sat. So you've got quite a lot of stuff going on in this chamber. There we go.
I get a feeling that the Queen is. Do we see anyone else?
Nope.
So it's just the Queen and the 4 guys who are protecting the goodies.
Yep.
Okay. Boss?
Shoot the queen as I pull out 3 arrows. Do just
Yep.
that.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Time for a little killer queen. Got it.
Wait, that's just stone cold crazy.
Okay.
Hey, come
Right.
on, who wants to live forever?
Now, so,
Yeah, can only be
Uh,
one.
as Hogan has started this combat, we're just going to go around. We do the round table initiative that we tried last episode. So we're going to start with Hogan, then it's Ramirez, then it's Mercy, then it's Hadil, and then it's my go, and then we go back round. Okay. So Hogan, you knock an arrow. You get 3 arrows ready. You knock an arrow.
Yeah, I have 3 arrows in my hand, and I go 1, 2, 3 in very quick succession, almost superhumanly fast.
Right. Before you roll,
Yeah.
as they go speeding across the room, you see that they seem to hit some kind of invisible shield, thump, 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 and they stay there, just suspended in midair. They would have all been great shots, but sadly, they would have been 20s, but sadly, no. They are not.
Okay.
You see, because you've done that, you see the guards over here start to make their move.
Yep.
Okay, Ramirez, what would you
Can I
like to do?
move?
Sorry,
Can I
yeah,
move?
go on, Hogan.
I'd like to move into the centre of the room, please. So I move straight forwards, and I want to leap over the first,
25.
leap over that fire, and stand in between the 2 channels.
Cool. He's making a scene. Look at that. Okay, Ramirez.
Ramirez has no idea what's going on.
Nor do I.
But-
We rubber banded so much. I've got one eye on this, one eye on this. Go.
It's fine. It's fine. Ramirez will move to copy the same action, but with his so that we end up standing back to back. If I can.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get almost there.
Okay. So I will leave my back to the Queen and my front to the half-bloods, did you say?
Yep.
All right. I don't know what you're doing, Hogan, but it bloody well better work.
If only he was there to hear you say that.
Is that your Irish accent?
I have no idea. I stashed my gear in
I
a brown
think
checker
it was.
case.
I think it was. Well, you could try talking like this all the time.
Yes.
Then people look at you funny when you go shopping. That's
Okay.
all I'm gonna do.
Mercy.
Oh, mercy me.
Time to dust off, Mercy. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, let's see if the magic is working or not. So I'm gonna try another cantrip
Mm-hmm.
with Sacred Flame.
Yep. Who you going for?
I'm going for one of the
One of the players. Sure.
No, the half-blood things.
You should.
Yes, one of the players. No, one of the half-blood things.
Now.
As I'm looking at it, I'm pointing to the map on my Zoom screen. So
I want to go that one. Yeah.
the one on the top.
The top row. Him.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's 18 again.
Okay, you lock eyes over the distance. You rolled an 18. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, balls. I knew it. I did. One.
Okay. So, the spell begins to form in your hands, and you can feel the magic channeling through your body, but then it detonates, exploding outward to you and Hadil. Roll a d6.
Me?
So
Just
happy I
mercy.
moved away.
Also a 1. So that's nice.
Okay. So you both take 1 point of damage, and you both get flung 5 foot and are prone. Poof, poof. So as you cast a spell, it builds up and it just explodes in front of you, forcing you back.
Ow!
Yeah.
Doesn't work, boss.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work. My scratch just got a bit bigger. This is not ow. Now that's sore now. I'm happy.
Hadil, your go.
Right. That's it. As I have been able to replenish some of my boluses from Annie's body, and there'll be only one thing. Oh, actually, first thing, Dave. Has the poison effect worn off? I don't see the poison marker on my character anymore.
Thank you for reminding me. There you go. You have a poison. It hasn't worn off until you cure it.
Damn. Does a normal potion cure poison?
No.
Just asking.
But
I don't know magic, all that stuff. I don't know any of the stuff. Damn.
So you're still on disadvantage on
Yeah.
or ability checks and attacks.
Bugger
Well.
this. I'm just going to go for it.
Right, yeah, stuff it. Gonna have try and cause a little bit of grief with my bolus of bile. Give me 2 seconds.
Your
Ooh,
bolus.
That's it's a 19. That's good. Come on, the second one. Get a nat 20. Get in. Apologies. So that'll make it 26.
You can have a 26. Yeah, I like that.
Right then. So, just to start off with, this is going for the one who looks like he's a bit of an archer.
So one action is to stand up. Yeah.
One action to stand. Oh crap! I've only got one action, so I could literally. What would that be?
It's half your movement to stand up.
Half my movement to stand up. And from where I am, I've got line of sight on the archer guy, haven't I?
You do.
So that's the one that I want to take out. Is it's, you know,
Which one's the archer? This one.
that one is he's like almost behind the Dias thing.
Yeah, it's 50 feet.
Well,
You can do that.
I've got a range of 60, so
Yeah.
I am literally out comes said bolas, absolutely yeeting this git. If this one's obviously in honour of Annie, which is why. I mean, sadly, I'm not going to get the nat 20, but I still get flipping 24, so I assume that's a hit.
That hits.
Good. As it hits him, it's going to start off by causing 6 points of bludgeoning damage just as it whops him. And then we are going to get into our acid damage. And what I'll do is I'll just do. He's going to take an additional 6 points of acid damage, and there is going to be an acid splash effect into the area. Basically, it's anyone within 5 feet of him.
They're not. They kind of spread out.
Okay, because in a 5-foot area around him in all directions, there is now a pool of acid.
Okay.
So he's covered in acid.
Yeah.
He's not having a good day.
Okay.
But there is now this pool of acid around him as well. So
What is his damage?
the total damage is 12 damage to him in total.
Okay.
6 acid, and that'll
Yep.
be continued for the next few goes.
Yeah, just remind me when we get there.
I will.
Okay. And that's it. That's everyone's done. My go. Right. Okay. So we have. What is my movement? It's the same. We are here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I forgot to say, Dave, he's also grappled.
This one.
The because the bolas has got him, they exploded acid all over him, but the ropey part of the bolas has still got him bound.
Right.
So he is grappled. That's the best part. You know, tied up tightly and covered in acid. Who doesn't want that?
This one is grapple.
Hashtag worst day ever.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that one is stuck there. Grappled. Creatures cannot move. Creature breaks free if grappling is incapacitated. Creatures free to move. Yep, okay. Fine. Right. Top of the round. So we are now into this properly. You all, everyone roll a perception check. Let's see how serious we can make this fight.
18.
16 plus...
Try to kind of get
17.
Also 18.
Mine will be 25.
That's fine. Okay, you're all good. You're all good.
27.
You all hear from your various vantage points, especially Mercy. You laying on the floor there. You all notice one because you're all kind of facing different directions, so it actually works. Mercy, you're facing this way over to this kind of corner. You see these huge sarcophagi. There is one in every corner. Okay, and you all individually see the lids just like pick up and move slightly, and then you see this big hand start to come out, wrap its hand around the lid of the sarcophagi and just push it and push it and push it until it falls off. And one by one you see these huge body shapes like ogres but with serpent heads as these big brutes emerge with these massive broadswords. So you have one in each corner.
Oh crap.
This shit's getting real. Ogun.
How tall was the pillar?
The central pillar. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's got a height. Let's see.
Did it go all the way to the ceiling, or was it just
no.
like an obelisk?
I would say it's about 5 to. I would say it's about 10 to 20 feet tall. I'll say 10. I'll say 10.
Okay, if it's 10, then I would like to climb on top of it, please. That should be within my movement.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You managed to scale it. Boop, 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 boop.
And then from there, surveying the scene around me, I would like to...
Can you roll me a wisdom check first, please? Sorry, a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
It's an 18 on the dice,
Okay.
and the saving throw is 24 in total.
Okay, so a couple of things happen. So you reached the monolith, and you were quite correct in your initial assessment. It looks like limestone. These carvings of these horrible faces on it, but they don't deter you. You don't get scared of it. That's just all it was. Is a scare check. So you start to put your hand in the jaws of some of these open mouths, and you start to kind of climb, but touching the monolith has unleashed something a bit more deadly. You see a grotesque spectral creature begins to slowly follow you from the inside, almost mirroring you from the inside of this stone monolith, almost looking out at you. And then, as you continue to climb, this face starts to pull itself out of the stone. The stone almost starts to become like a membrane around it. The rock starts to crumble away until it finally tears its way out. And the rock, as it parts, it's almost like its skin, and it tears, it bleeds. You've got sinews inside as it rips open, and inside you see a horrible, grotesque figure of part flesh, part spectre. This is known as a gloom wraith.
Because there wasn't enough going on in the room.
And that now joins you at the top of the monolith.
Oh, great. In the room we can't use magic in something that can probably only be killed with magic.
Alright, so instead of surveying the room and doing what I was going to do, excuse me,
It was a nice idea, though.
I continue my run, so I go up the monolith, I go over the top of the monolith, and then I would like to use my action as a to continue my movement. I will jump from the top of the monolith down onto the grappled snake, please.
Okay. Straight over, yeah?
Yeah, and I'd like to try and make an athletics check to basically land on him and use the fact that he's prone, use the fact that he's grappled to knock him prone. So, yeah, land on his chest. He's all wrapped up in the bonus, and my momentum causes him to fall down. So he's prone. So I make an athletics check. That is a 16 in total.
Nice.
And excuse me, that is my go, I believe.
Okay. Ramirez.
Shite.
The first room was a tough fight. This is also going to be a tough fight.
Don't try and soften us up.
Activate everything. Go for it. Go on.
Oh, gee.
We can't activate everything. Suspending magic in the room.
Go check these bits out. I dare you. I dare you.
Well, suddenly becoming very curious. No.
What else could go wrong?
Everything. I will back away towards the door to provide less of an attack opportunity from behind and face the first one. If you can move me back towards the door so I'm facing the very first snaky chappy there. And I will attack the pants off him.
Okay. Go for it.
As only Juan Ramirez can do it. I will attack with my my long sword. Zoom in on me. There you go. Right. Let's put it in. I think you'll find 24 to hit.
20. Yeah, it hits. You've got an armor class of 12. They're really easy to hit. You just got to make them stay down.
First one. It's a D8. Maths. 13.
13 damage. Yeah.
Yep, and a second attack.
Go for it.
Is a natural one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. So, we're playing these games a little bit differently. Rather than me saying things like, you break your weapon on a natural one, because we all get bored of that. What do you think happens on a natural one?
Then do not answer that.
I do not wrap a bolus around my neck.
I think we've all learned that lesson now.
I
don't have any inspiration, do you?
I have nothing.
Dang it.
No. I think I would probably drastically miss and leave myself open to attack.
Okay, so what
I
we'll
hit
do
it
then,
once.
Yep.
Yep.
And then what basically you kind of overextend and you realise,
Oh yeah.
that, and you being a very seasoned fighter, you know, you've made a mistake. You've left yourself open. You've underestimated this serpent thing. He will get advantage on his next attack.
Yeah,
okay.
fair enough. Yeah.
Mercy, over to you.
I am not finished.
Oh, go ahead. I thought that was it. Go ahead.
No. I can I can make what's it called? I'll use action say that in Sean Connery's accent. Action surge.
Action surge.
Action surge. I will make another attack as an additional action on my goal.
Action surge.
Action surge, yes. I do apologise to everyone who loves Sean Connery like I do. So I'll take my attack action again.
Go for it.
Yeah, so it'll be 2 attacks, 17 plus, that definitely hits, and 13 hits as well.
Yep.
Right, so that's 8 plus 7, that's 15 damage on the first one.
Nice, yeah.
And 8 on the next one.
Okay, well, that's good. Good hits. It's still standing, but good hits.
Good.
Okay. Where are we? Mercy.
Yeah, well, let me get up first. So that's half my movement.
Yep.
Have mercy.
You were kind of looking at this way. You've seen the brute.
Whoa, that's a big guy. You're big. Is it possible to get over there?
Yep. You can just kind of run downstairs and straight across.
Yeah, not through the thing that you said to go check out.
No.
I don't trust you, Dave.
Not many people do now. The DM who's the murder hobo. Okay, let's go for it.
Yes.
Glad you said that.
So that was half my movement, so I have 5, 10. Do I have enough movement left to get to him? Or no? To be able to hit him?
10, 15, 20, no. You can get most of the way there. You can at least block him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. I'll put you there. Or do you want to go straight up? You've got like a 5-foot gap.
Yeah.
Do you want to go toe to toe?
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
I'll put you in there. I'll put you in there.
Yeah.
But as you come past this square.
Wait, I have to go past it to get to him? Oh.
Yes.
Fine.
As you go past the square, you sort of notice. Now this is a bit strange because it's hard to explain it using the picture they provided. But this bit, imagine a lid. Imagine this is a pit. Okay, so about 6 foot down. That's a pit.
Oh, okay.
And imagine there's a lid on top of it, so you can't see what's inside because there's a lid on top. Now, if you put kind of a brick in each corner, so it's more like a vent, it would let air in and out. Going past, roll a d6.
Oh no, I'm picking a different d6 this time. 3.
3.
Queen of the D6.
You see what appears to be a very dead and mummified arm. Just sticking out, like most of the wrist, most of the forearm. and then it's just bone. But it just seems to be sticking out this vent. It's humanoid, but it's not human.
Someone give her a hand.
Okay.
She liked that one.
Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, okay.
So
Well, I can't do anything about it now.
no, I'm just saying you find a mummified arm sticking out of this thing, this gap. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And then I'll let you attack if you want to. Oh.
Sorry, I am going to be close enough to attack. I thought I wasn't going to be.
Oh, let's get some combat on that.
Okay. All right. So let's see. 19?
19 does hit. They have an armor class of 18.
Oh, yes.
So well done.
Yay. And I need better dice organization over here. I have too many dice. Never too many dice. So that's 6, 11 bludgeoning.
Yep, 11 damage, yeah?
Yes. You got it when I hit. Yes.
Good hit. Okay. Anything else? You got one action, or you got 2 hits, or just a 1?
Just the one.
Okay.
Are you a life cleric?
Yes.
You should be able to do Divine Strike for an extra D8 damage.
No. I had to take fighter to be able to wield the flail. Because it's a martial weapon.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Hadil, over to you. Oh, you're on mute.
Okay. So looking at the situation in front of me, I know that Ramirez is tackling this one over here, and Mercy is taking on this giant behemoth brute of a guy behind. I'm figuring, knowing that we've already faced off against the brute before they were at the door, this brute's going to be my target. I am looking to, because I'm standing right next to this thing you told us to have a look at, aren't I?
You can see it, yeah. You can see the same description.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
I could
Mercy
sort
saw.
of stand a little bit. I could even take a step sort of diagonally forward to standing right next to it, so that way I can see sort of over her shoulder towards our big brutey friend.
Yep.
Okay. And picking out another one of those wonderful bolasses which I have. We're going to throw one at him.
Go for it.
First roll is a natural 20.
Whoa.
Be nice, little dice, please.
Roll high.
Oh, and that's an 18. So that gives me a 24 so then we hit for that's 24, although the other one was an actual 20.
Yep,
So
yep. So
24
plus
to hit.
18, you're good.
Right then, 24 to hit.
What's your damage?
Let's just do the damage. We are going to roll. There is 5 damage to the hit. He is grappled and he is covered in tar. This isn't lit, but he is now covered in that. He is absolutely covered in this thick, viscous, black, oily tar. I've aimed it up, so I mean, I'm trying to cover his face. Maybe my idea is to blind the sod.
Yep.
So I've got lucky, grappled him up, and this black tar is covering him.
Okay.
And as I can't really do anything else, can I I'll stay where I am, but can I look into here and see what I can see?
Look into the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't. All you see is the arm. Is a mummified arm sticking out of it.
Okay, cool.
You can see that there's something glinting inside, but
Okay.
that's it.
All right. Is the hole that thing's glinting in small enough for, say, a very prehensile tail to slide into and remove?
I'll allow that as one of your actions next round. Yeah, if you want to.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. And that is that round. Sorry, not that round. I've got to have my go. What am I talking about? Right, let's carry on with the brute. I like the brute. Okay, now the brute gets 2 attacks. Oof. Now, so what I'm going to be doing is just rolling the go-to hits. So if I hit you, it's just the average damage.
Is this the brute on Den?
Yes.
The one that's grappled?
Yes.
Could you do a roll for me, please? As we see if he can break out of his bonds.
Let's see. Oh, I got an 18 plus 4.
Doesn't matter. Anything over 10 breaks it. But yeah, so he's broken. So one of his actions is removed. He's broken out. He's no longer grappled. There you go.
Okay. But he's still covered in tar.
And this is also over his head everywhere. He is effectively.
All you see him doing is now
he's
brushed out of these out your bands. So I've got something else going on here as well. Broke out these bands, and he just starts to try to wipe the goo out of his eyes so he can see. That one's done. Right, Half-Blood. Half-Blood on Ramirez. We are all the way over here. He also gets 2 attacks. I did not know that. I got a 13. No, that's not good.
Nope.
No, that's bad. Right. Oh, I see. Right, he's got 2 attacks, but he can bite you as well. Right, okay. That is a 21, which I'm assuming does hit.
Yes.
Okay, so he manages to strike through your defenses. This is because we didn't do advantage. So he got 21 anyway. Manages to strike through your defenses, and you get 6 points of damage. This is from this little blighter over here.
That's not good.
No. So here's grapple. That one's doing that. That one's doing that. That one's doing that. Hogan, the Gloom Wraith, because it saw you first. Whoops, let's get you back on camera. Flutters down through the monolith and comes up next to you. Now this thing is harsh. It kind of pulls out one of its arms, and you see the hand is physical. It's a real thing, but the arm is all kind of smoky. It just disappears into nothing. There's no kind of physical body form, but it passes through you without hurting you. It only has the 1 attack, so you are okay on that one. However, the rest of my army, of my minions, will move, and that is 5, 10, 15, 20. Let me just check on those because, yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, can everyone see the board okay with where we are at the moment?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. We've got a lot of movement on the table, just like we did last time. There's a lot going on. The Queen. Hadil and Jen, you especially notice this because you're facing that way, everyone else is facing the other way. The Queen silently stands from her throne. And she's a proper Medusa. She's got legs. She's a proper kind of Medusa serpentine. Steps forward a little bit.
She's a proper snake hips.
Yeah. And you see her move her arms, and she begins to slowly chant as she casts a spell. And we'll find out what happens after the break. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break because, one, I need it because there is so much going on at the moment, not just on the table, but we're getting some banding on the stream, so I'm going to see if I can try and sort that out for everyone. So yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Hey everybody. Okay, we've just had a quick break, or everyone else did. I didn't. We had a quick break. There we go. Look, they got a nice little. Is that a badger or raccoon? Is that a badger or raccoon?
That is a badger. Oh, hello.
I love
Perfectly
that little.
techno.
Yeah, I love that little. Whatever that thing is. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you for joining us. We're playing some epic encounters. My players have just pretty much activated everything on the board. My cameras are going to go a bit wonky. Let me show you the state of the board at the moment. This is
The state of the board is not looking good for us.
No, this is tough. This is tough.
Of a
And they've got
shit show.
dragon as well. Oh, I love that dragon. That's very cute.
Oh, we need something like that. I love that.
We got Hadil.
Hello.
We have a dragon. We have a Hadil.
That was part of the
so
reason
you got,
my last character died.
that is also true.
Not true. Just because one of my weapons blew her head clean off. Not my fault.
So you got
Handle beware.
during the break, we were just doing Hadil's acid damage. That was to the one over here that was grappled. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So. Oh, thank you very much, Nick's Wolf 2001. Thank you for following. It's burning because it's laying on the ground. The acid is burning through it all. It is not enjoying the experience at all. It is not good. So, where were we? So the Queen stands up from her throne. There she is. Okay.
Am I allowed to blow a kiss at her as a free action?
If you want to. She won't probably like it. And I thought she'll reciprocate. She just looks over your direction and you see this tongue. Probably snake tongue comes out. So she stands up from her chair, from her throne, and takes a step forward, kind of snake slide forward, and she starts to cast a spell.
Please tell me it's the spell magic and we can use magic again.
Top of the rack. Right, where are we? Hogan, where are you? You're kind of over here. Look,
I'm hidden behind the pillow.
Yeah.
And
You've
a
got-
huge hulking dude.
You've got a
Not
monolith.
the pillow, not the pillow. It's a pillar. Not that's pillow's entirely something else that I've got in my mind.
Look, you've got a brute to the left of you, a gloom wraith to the right.
Yeah.
Here I am,
Stuck
stuck
in
in the middle with you. Yay! So, where are we gonna go? We're gonna do.
I'm going to take an heroic leap over the half-blood that is currently prone on the floor and melting into a pool of slime as
Pool
he's
of
being
goo.
melted by the acid.
It's
And
the gremlin melting effect.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. So it's this green slime just bubbling away, steam coming off,
Yep.
and I'm going to leap heroically through that pile of steam and land amongst the reliquaries, where I will then draw my short sword and start laying waste to the two closest to me.
The two what?
Reliquaries.
Ah.
You said there was a couple of them that were smashed.
There
In
are.
my tiny mind, this
Yes.
shield that's in front of the Queen is being powered by some strange magic, and the reliquaries may be the source of that magic. So I'm going to smash them.
Okay.
I just think he wants to snort some snake powder.
It's,
That was my plan.
It is, yeah.
You're thinking Hogan Smash.
So do you want me to roll me to attack?
Maybe I should snort some snake powder and then I can get my magic back.
Okay. So you can. There's one to the left of you, one to the right. You can swing away.
Okay, so the first attack with my short sword is
Before you do.
24.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Keep that roll though.
Yeah.
But do a quick DC intelligence check for me.
That's a 10 on the dice.
It's a 10 on the dice.
So
okay.
a 9 in total. Yeah, 10 on the dice, 9 in total.
Okay. And what was your hit?
My hit was a 24.
Okay, you definitely hit. Okay, so as you pull back and you go to swing, on one hand, your brain, as we know, our brains are overactive anyway. So you're swinging down. It starts to go, as you get closer and closer, it starts to get slower and slower in time. As your brain starts doing this whole Sherlock Holmes maths start appearing, and you realize you're reading some of the markings on the reliquary, and they start to explain to you that they are not just protected in physical form. They are also protected by some kind of supernatural means. And it's too late to pull back on your swing as you cleave one of these snake reliquaries in half. It shatters. You get just dust. This is ancient remains of a king or a queen. And as that explodes and hits the floor, you get gems and gold. It just pours out of it as well. Crystals and all kinds of jewelry stuff. And then as the dust starts to pick up and swirl, out of it appears, and I don't have another mini for it, so we're just going to use something. Out of it appears another gloom wraith.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's good night for me, and it's good night for him.
Boss, just stop touching stuff, please.
It's because Steve's sick, you see. He's not thinking straight. Right.
Ramirez is very happy to be by the exit.
Stop snorting the snake powder.
Okay, I mean, I've got one attack left. I won't hit the other reliquary. I will attack the wraith that's appeared next to me.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's only a 9 in total. Unless I've got very poor armor class.
The armor class is actually 13.
Okay, so that's a miss. And then for what movement I've got left, which I think is 15, I will move away. So the space I'd like to end up in is the one that's just by that nugget of gold, please.
Okay. So you're just moving around.
No, the next one.
That one?
No, the to your right, sorry.
That one.
That, and one up. Yeah, perfect, thank you.
Okay. I won't worry about attack of opportunities.
If he's being generous, you know we are in the shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to keep you alive.
That's a first.
Steve's going to run over to something else now, just activate it.
I'm terrified. Dave's being nice.
He's just going to run over and push all the buttons.
Do you remember when we used to play City of Heroes and for laughs
Yeah.
we just tour around everywhere picking up
Yeah.
mobs and getting them to come back so we can buff and control them?
Yes.
That's what this is, except we can't cast any magic, so there's no buff controls coming.
Yeah.
A little spin entertaining.
Okay. Ramirez. Zoom. Here you are. That is your situation.
Yes, stuffed, I think is an appropriate terminology. Well, I'll attack the same guy with one attack that I've done before.
Okay.
And hope that something goes amazingly right.
Go for it.
Ooh, 19, so that means I crit.
That's definitely... Yep,
That's a good start, yeah, like that. So let's have 8 and 6, so that's 14 plus 7, that's 21 for the first hit.
21 damage or 21 to hit?
Yes.
21 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, good.
Is he dead?
How would you like to finish your first kill of the game?
So of tonight's game. I'm presuming the people we chucked down the hole last time are dead, but that's very presumptuous of me judging what's going on. I will just quick brutal.
Don't worry, they're just waiting for Hogan to do something and bring them all back from the dead.
Push the elevator button.
Pull the rope back up.
Yeah, I will just. Ramirez will simply stab it through the throat and turn to face the other one with his second attack.
You want to go the other little one?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Anti-clockwise, because in Chinese mythology it makes you younger.
Okay.
That's what I'm sticking with, if you believe it. 13.
13 hits. Just armor class is 12. Yeah.
And that's 10 points of damage on that one. I don't have any accents left.
10 points of damage. It's off to a good start. That's good.
Yes.
Bum bum bum. Right. Anything else?
Can I move round this new dance partner? No, definitely not that side. Yes.
Yeah.
As far away as that big approaching from the big approaching behemoth as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You can keep the small one between you and the big one. That's fine. Mercy, you're in a bit of a pickle.
No, mercy.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd like to get out of that particular pickle.
Yep.
I'd like to move. Back it up.
Okay.
Back it up.
If you do that, it will get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
All you do is like, whoa, you back it up as far as you can. It's going to miss. Well done. But at least I rolled.
Yeah. So we're backing that up. Can I go by Hideo?
Yep. How far do you want to go?
Right next to him, and I'm gonna pull out from my handy dandy shield another bottle,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna hand it to him.
What is in the bottle?
The bottle's gonna get rid of that poison.
Yoink!
I was have seen out of the corner of my eye that he wasn't looking so good around the edges. Probably
Definitely
noticed it
green
when we
around
were yeah, probably noticed it when we were at the crystal, but my player forgot.
My usual
About
golden
the
luster.
whole poison thing.
Not quite so looking so good. No.
Yes,
Okay.
so that would be an elixir of health.
Nice. Okay.
So that removes the poison condition from me. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to take it on your go. So, anything else, Mercy?
I still have, what's that? 5, 10, I can count.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How far over can I go? I can't see the.
You can go pretty much to here, I think. Go to there. If you want to keep walking backwards.
Yeah, I'll get as far away from that tarry mess as possible.
So previously we had Annie, are you okay? And now we've got Moonwalking Mercy.
Yes.
There you go.
And I'll just turn around to face the new one over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Repeat it there. There you go.
Yes.
Give you an extra step.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Kill something quickly. Sorry, let me try that again.
What happened to your accent? The accent's gone.
Yeah, let me try that again. It's the internet delay. Kill something quickly.
Give it 10 seconds, you get the accent.
How you doing there, buddy? Do you need any more healing?
I would love some drugs.
Drugs? Oh,
Lots
I've got
of it.
lots of drugs.
Give me some of the good stuff.
I've got the good stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes. If you could hit something and kill something as well, that'd be amazing.
Oh, I can do that too. Okay. All right. I believe that's my go over though, because I can't really pull more stuff out of my.
Out of here.
You can't.
Unless
You went
Dave-
mute. You didn't get the last word there.
I can't pull those stuff out of my pack unless Dave lets me.
No,
Okay.
that's enough for that round.
Yeah, I thought so. So you have to wait just a little bit longer. Sorry, man. But there you go. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, Hadil.
Is it me? Is Mercy walking around like a bartender just pouring
Yeah,
drinks?
she's like, here you go.
Hey, got one for you.
Well, she's had one of my drinks, it's only fair we have one of hers. So obviously now I've got this potion in one hand,
Yep.
and I had noticed this something shiny down in the hole with the corpsey
You
stuff.
did.
Or in my opinion, jerky.
Yep.
Very, very dried old person. It's jerky. And I've used my towel to sort of grab hold of it. Now, I'm wondering if I'm allowed to do something and back up, but without sort of so I come away with it in my tail.
Yep.
The bottle is in my hand, but I'm going to do something while I do this to make our friend a little bit more angry.
Yep. So you move down.
My plan is to basically use my breath weapon and back up to bring myself back up so that I'm back to back with my two colleagues.
Yeah.
So I will effectively have whatever this shiny thing is. I'm not going to have time to look at it. It's going to be in my tail. The potion is in my hand, but Brute is getting a face full of fire.
Okay.
Oh, he's getting 16 points of fire. 2 6s and a 4. So I'm going to grab this back up, open my gob. Just this huge ball of fire is going to engulf him and all the tar that's covering him. Yippee!
Yep. How much damage was that?
So 16 points of fire damage from the breath weapon.
Cool.
And let's just do the. I've just got to bring it up. Apologies. Yeah. And he is going to take 7 points of burning damage, or fire damage.
An additional
please,
7,
from an additional 7, yep.
Okay. Remind me to take more burning damage each round when we come round to it.
Yep.
Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah, so as I said, I'm backing up, so I'm going to be with my back to Juan Ramirez and Mercy, facing down towards this now flaming Brute.
Cool.
But I have something shiny in my tail.
You do. You have something. So you put your tail down into this kind of covered pit, and you can feel you can't see it. You're searching around with your tail until you find there's something hard and solid. You wrap around it, and then you pull it out as you back away from this pit. And what I'm going to do, let's put that on there. There we go. He is on fire.
Dude, you're on fire!
You see in your tail, you find it's broken. It is a broken white gold diadem. And it has a value of 150 gold pieces. I'm not sure what a diadem is. Steve?
It's like a small crown.
Bit like a tiara kind of thing.
Yeah, a bit like Wonder Woman's circlet, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But this one's broken, so there you go. But it has a value of 150.
I kiss my tail, and the tail just stashes
Kisses you
sugar
back.
in me. Yeah, he does.
This is not an image children should be seeing.
No, it's
I
not.
run an orphanage. How could you say that?
Right.
I'm not real mascot to say anything.
Next. Anything else, Hadil? Anything else?
No. So I'm literally I'm just backed up. So I'm
Right.
directly.
Did you
behind.
drink the potion?
Was you allowing me to drink the potion and breathe fire? But I'd breathe fire and then drink the potion to quench the thirst. Like a heartburn remedy.
Yeah, go on then.
Yay! Okay, then I've drink the potion. The diadem is in tail because I just want to. I'd rather have somebody who knows about magic to say just if there's anything shiny about it.
Yep. Okay. You can see most of the map that way.
So yeah, just back me up one square so that I'm directly behind my two colleagues, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Right, my go. Now again, we have quite a lot going on. Let's move people closer. This thing is burning, but he's going to 1, 2. He's going to move half speed there. The Queen is staying there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was he doing anything to try and pat out the fire at all?
No, he's screaming. You can hear it. It's just, but it is moving towards you.
Oh, well, that sucks, because then the damage of the fire increases by 1, and he takes more of a burn.
Okay, this one is still burning acid.
So, oh yes, we'll have to do the acid roll.
Let's
for
do
our
the
friend.
acid one.
He's okay. That's going to be fun. 9 points of damage to the acid, and our fiery friend is now taking 8 points of fire damage. So he's moved and he's aggravated the flames. It's now 8 points of fire damage.
Okay, hold on. He's at 8 points of damage.
Yeah, so he's taking 8 points of damage as he moves forward.
Okay, that is fine. Now the Queen starts to finish her spell that she's been casting. And all around you in the chamber, you hear this low rumble vibration. And it comes up through the floor. The floor starts to shake. You can see there are small stones and rubble all about, and that all starts to shake and shudder. The walls start to crack. What's left of the monolith starts to crack and kind of tumble away. And you see the ceiling start to crack and fall. Huge chunks of rock start to fall down, but it's a little bit more tactical than that. She's doing it for a reason. And then this huge, let's try and get you on there. This huge boulder falls down. Whole loads of dust goes up everywhere as it starts to block the only exit from the room. And then another big piece comes down, completely flattening one of the brutes who was badly placed underneath it. Completely squashing
me. It's all in a wink.
Okay.
I will contain my sadness.
So.
Thanks, Queenie.
I'll blow another kiss at the Queen. I love you, sweetie. Mwah.
Again. So, back round. Wow, no. I get to attack.
You haven't attacked yet.
I get to attack.
Okay.
The little guy is going to attack Hadil. Let's roll for that one. That is a miss. There we go. Did I get 1 or 2? No, I get 2. There we go. Oh, that is a hit. That is a 24. That's 6 points of damage. He manages to nick you on the side with his scimitar. This one is going for Ramirez. He gets 2 attacks. That is a miss. Oh, that's 2 misses. Blimey. Okay.
Oh, yes, baby.
The brute is going to attack Hogan. Let's have a look at this one. Is that a miss? Yes, it is a miss. And that is a hit. That's 28 to hit. Ooh.
Ouch.
I just read something else in the booklet which I forgot, which I've obviously missed. So that's 10 points as piercing damage, Hogan, as this huge broadsword cleaves into you. But also, you take 7 as you feel the wound. Something's not quite right. You take 7 points of poison damage.
Son of a bitch.
On top. So let me make sure you can see.
Do I get a saving throw?
I'll let you have a saving throw.
Drop the dice all over the place. That is 15.
15 is a pass.
So do I take half damage or do I take the 7?
You take half damage, and you are not poisoned.
Okay. Done.
Right. So that's the brute, but you're surrounded by 2 others as well.
Yeah, two wraiths.
Yep. Ooh, oh, it's not there. Okay, next go. Oh, that's a hit, unfortunately. Okay. Steve, so this big one that's been hunting you since the Monolith, it goes to attack again. This time it manages to plunge its hand straight into your chest.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Indiana Jones references, and this one is straight over your chest.
Kaliman!
Can you do a Constitution saving throw, please? You just need to be. I say you just need to be. You just need to be a 14.
That is a 19 on the dice, so 21 in total.
Yes.
I'm still reading. Okay. You're fine. You passed, but you take 19 points of damage.
The definition of fine may vary,
Yes.
as the fist plunges deep within my chest, and although he may not rip my heart from it, I do collapse into a lifeless heap on the floor.
Oh.
Trust him to take a nap.
Medic!
Okay. Right. We'll come back to you in a bit. Top of the round. Hogan, I'm going to roll your saving throw for you.
Yep.
Okay. Ramirez. Oh, you're muted. There you go.
We'll attack like a very happy chappy.
You going for the little one, yeah?
Yes.
Go for it.
That is 18. That's
a hit. Yep.
And 15 damage for the first attack.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Is it dead? It's not dead,
No,
is it?
no.
And so close. Just a 25 to hit then.
No, that's just a 25, but it hits.
Oh, that's not impressive. 9 damage.
That is good, though. It's looking poorly. It's not looking very good at all. It seems to be losing a lot of blood, but it is still able to fight back.
And if you'll allow, I will drink the potion.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. Mercy, what was the potion?
The potion was a healing potion.
Just a standard?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, thank you.
Okay, Mercy, over to you.
Yeah, I see boss falling over again. So I'm going running that way.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get you most of the way. But you do get attack of opportunity from the little sword dude. It is a miss.
Okay.
Right, zoop. There you go. Anything else you can do, Mercy?
Not unless I can get into... no. I'm not in range of anything, so nope. Is it possible for me to... Well, no. Never mind. I'll just stay there. Good. Can I actually, if I use dash, can I be behind him?
Yes, if you wanted to.
Yeah, let me dash and be behind, like on the left corner behind him, behind the.
There.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fine. So you'll be there
That
for the
works.
next round. Okay.
Yeah.
Hadil.
Hello. Big flamey get on fire. Apart from being completely and utterly caked on fire, how's this guy looking?
He is not looking good.
Excellent. Not looking good is fantastic. So as I've got this little shit who just stabbed me before, right next to me, I am unforgiving. So 4 plus, that'll be a dirty 20.
Nice.
I am literally going for, gonna whip out my old Hadil's flaming grin, flaming dagger of stab you in the face, you snaky bastard.
Yep.
Right then, let's just do a little.
Shuttle.
Shuttle indeed.
Shuttle indeed.
5 to start off with. That's 5 points of piercing.
5 points of piercing. Boom.
And he is need a D8 stuff. Let's do digital one. And he is taking an additional 4 points of flame damage.
Okay. Bzzz. Done.
That deal is hot stuff.
So is this guy's face.
Anything else?
No, I'm brandishing, pissed off, and my tail is now re-emerged, and my crossbow, my kobold crossbow head puppet, is now leaning over my shoulder and doing its best to glare at the two idiots who are on fire.
Okay. Speaking of fire, let's try and sort out this brute who's on fire. He kind of stumbles heavily. Well, he doesn't stumble because he's got a tail. Look. There you go. Gets up towards you. What's his fire damage?
Is he not trying to put himself out again?
He will be, but he's still moving in your direction. So
Okay, if he's still moving towards me, then basically he's taking 8 points. But if he doesn't try to put himself out, that goes up by 1. So effectively, the more you're not putting it out,
yeah.
but he still has to roll to put it out because it's tar.
Yeah.
Horrible stuff. But yeah, but it'll be 8 points of damage, and
Okay.
so yeah, 8 points of fire damage, and he can then roll to see if he can put himself out.
No, he rolled a 10.
No, he's still on fire.
Still on fire. Okay.
Sucks being him.
The little one, he's going to go make 2 attacks against you with his scimitar. He swings, misses. Oh, that is a 19 plus a 5. That is definitely a hit. We get a 24. And that is 6 points of damage as he just nicks you with the side of the scimitar.
Little shit.
Yep, that one gets you good. This
No,
little
got him
one.
better.
This little one is going for Ramirez. They will kind of, they've seen the brute get splattered, and some of them just got caked in some goo. That's an 18. Does an 18 hit you, Ramirez?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's 6 points of damage, and the second one is a miss. So manages to get you as well. This big brute, he's just off camera. You can't quite see him there. He comes into camera view, and he's going for you, Ramirez.
I like him big.
He likes them small. Here we go.
I resent that.
That's another 18.
That
That is 10 points of damage. And let's try and get another hit. That's a natural 1. Ooh. So that's 10 points of damage on the first hit. Plus, do a Constitution saving throw to avoid getting poisoned.
17.
That's good enough. Okay, so 10 points of damage. His second one is a miss. For whatever reason, he swings again. You manage to move out the way, and instead, he goes and hits the half-blood. For, well, actually, that's already done, isn't it? It's 10 points of damage. Which one is that one? That one is that one. Okay. takes the hit. Amazingly takes the hit. Didn't think he would. I thought he was going to help you out there.
Does he get poison damage?
They're probably immune to poison, I would have thought.
Worth a try.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. So now we're over here.
Our friend in the acid, another 7 points.
Acid 1, it's another 7. Okay, he's just laying there burning away, sizzling.
Still alive, I'm impressed.
So, they're all going to go for mercy. There is no mercy for mercy. There is just doom. So we'll do the brute first because you've got more opportunities to survive.
Doom and gloom. Right.
Missed on the first one. Second one is a hit. That is a 25 to hit.
Ouch.
I'm assuming it does. Yeah, that's 10 points of damage. And do a Constitution saving throw, please.
$25.
Oh, well done. Okay.
That was a nat 20.
You are not poisoned. Okay. Original Gloom Wraith.
Oh.
Oops. Lost the page. That is a miss. Second Gloom Wraith. That sadly is going to be a hit. So this one is kind of sneaking up behind you while you're fighting the big brute. You don't notice that the first Gloom Wraith has missed, but the second one behind you plunges its hand through and inside your body. Can you do a Constitution saving throw, please?
16, 21.
That's a pass. Well done. The hand still enters your body, and you take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus. Ouch.
Yeah. Okay, I think we are.
He really digs you.
We are done. Actually, we're not done because the Queen, good old Queenie, starts to cast another spell. You see her hands moving, her tongue is coming in and out. And we'll find out what happens in the next round. Hogan, I'm going to roll your saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. Ramirez. Oh, you're on mute.
He's going to attack something as best he can. It's time to kill.
God, we need to kill something. Come on.
It's 19 again. That means critting time.
Which one are you doing? The little guy or the big guy?
It will kill off the little guy.
Okay.
That's 8. 15 and 7 is... massive pain. 22 damage.
Okay, good hit, but it's still standing.
Skewer me sideways and call me Shelley. I'll hit it again.
Go for it.
That's a 19. I like my dice.
Go for it.
I really wish I'd hit the big one. What's a maximum of 8 on an 8? Oh, and then a 1, so it's 16 damage.
Oh. And this one crumples down into a heap. How do you want to finish him?
I would like to take the head off, turn to the big guy and go, "You're next."
Well done. That's another one done. Okay. Ooh.
That's 2. Oh, he's not awake.
Mercy. over to
They don't
you.
count if I don't see them.
Don't
Damn
worry,
it.
boss. I'm keeping score.
Damn it. Oh, yeah. Yes.
So I'm. This is difficult right now. I am
But
in
look,
pickle.
you've got the brute here who's the size of an ogre but with a snake's head, and you've got these two undead gloom wraiths.
Mm-hmm.
I say you risk it for a biscuit.
So. Okay. How? That was 1, 2. Okay. Take out my holy symbol
Okay.
with the 3 stars on it, and
Yep.
I'm going to channel my divinity. Turn undead.
Okay. Do you want to give us a brief description of what happens?
I have a beautiful symbol, and I just raise it up. Back off! And it just glows, and this radiant light emanates from it. And those 2 gloom wraiths don't like it at all, because it's anti them.
It is.
It is very anti them.
I'm going to ask you to roll a d20.
Is that magic though? Channeling divinity. 18.
Well done. Okay, the light gets brighter, like, and pulses, and with each pulse, the gloom wraiths seem to get weaker and weaker. Their incorporeal bodies, the kind of the mist and smoke, seems to get more and more faded, and the corporal parts of their bodies seems to slowly start to turn to smoke. As you kind of, this one closest to the wall, just gets pushed inside the wall and seems to disappear. This one seems to get pushed back quite far and is held at bay by this glowing of the
You do not belong here.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I use the medicine thing on him?
No. Well, no, because you're gonna need to. You've pushed away the 2 gloom wraiths. You're holding that
No.
aloft. Doing 2. You have to kind of contend with this
Yeah.
brute who is still there, waiting, watching.
Well, that is my. Well, I will use my action surge then.
Okay, that you can do.
Okay. I will use my action surge to stabilize Hogan.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So I'll.
Chug it, throw it over his
Huh?
face, chug it down, stick it in his gullet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Wake up, boss!
And
You
Hogan.
giving me a potion, sorry.
Yep.
Well, it's I have to stabilize you first, and then you have a potion sitting next to you to chug on your turn.
Okay.
Cool. Right, Hadil, over to you. I'm assuming you're done, Mercy.
So our big flamey brute, how's he? He's looking crispy on him.
He's looking very, very crispy.
Excellent. And how's the other brute looking?
He's looking fresh as a daisy.
Well, knowing how much of a problem these bloody brutes are, I think I might have to go for him.
You gonna go for this one? Okay,
Yep.
go for it.
And that. Oh, that's just an 18.
18 hits.
Right then. Ooh. Let me just grab that, and then we'll throw that. That's 3 plus 3, so that's 6 points of piercing. And let's do 1d8. Let's just throw that on there to give him a little fiery damage. Oh, 1 on that. And unlike before, I forgot to use bloody sneak attack, didn't I? What an idiot. I'm the one that did my attack before. Let's see how we do. Ooh, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage of sneak.
Let's count it out. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Anything else you can do?
I can, if I so wished, I could use my disengage to put a little bit of distance between me and the 3 guys that are around me, as in put myself on the other side of Ramirez.
You want to try it? Yeah?
I can use my disengage to do it, so.
Yeah. Okay. I think he's just stuffed you, Ramirez.
I think I've just been stabbed in the back.
Look, he's on fire. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be a fiery
I
stab.
won't.
Right.
I'll save you.
Next up, let's see if the fiery brute survives. Oh, you're on mute again.
So yes, he's 8 points of fiery damage.
8 damage.
Did not increase by 1.
It's not increased because he failed to put it out.
Ah, okay.
But he tried to put it out. He didn't fail to put it out. As you move in, it's just going to get harder.
Yeah. It's getting harder and harder. Big Bearded Nerd! Thank you very much for joining us.
Woo!
Big Bearded Nerd is one of the guys for Mini Terrain Domain. MTD. Yeah, that's it. MTD. Mini Terrain Domain. What we did? What's next? So, I've been distracted the whole game.
It's your attacks.
Oh yeah, it's my attacks again. Right. Okay. So the unfortunately the brute who is on fire is still alive. Steve just covered his face in horror there.
Still alive.
Still alive and flaming. So he can't actually see. He knows that he can kind of smell you.
How did he smell through the fire?
Run right play. Thank you very much for following. Right, so he's still on fire.
Ramirez smells so hot.
Ramirez is going to attack you, and that's a 19. That's 10 points of damage.
Balls.
As-
Ramirez drops to the floor.
He's swinging wildly. Ramirez is down.
Just going back and forth.
Yep. He's the little guy. Little guy. 5 seconds. Can get around. Is going for Hadil.
No shit.
That is a natural 20.
Son of a bitch.
That is. We're just using stand. That's 12 points of damage. This little guy has been able to successfully hit you with his scimitar. Now he's just showing off. He's
Son of a
and manages to get you with a scimitar. For 12 points of damage. And on his second attack, he rolled a 19. That's another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Manages to find a chink in that armor there.
I have a sneaky feeling it's not going to go well.
No.
Well,
Now.
I'm very glad of having the ability to uncanny dodge and evade the bastard. Ow. still stings. Still
The-
some shit.
the
He's
big-
on my list.
The big brute is a miss. Ooh. Yeah, this is a 22. Does a 22 get you?
A 22 does hit.
Okay, that's 10 points of damage. This is the second brute.
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 points of damage. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on. Oh, yes. That's a 19.
Okay,
So-
you're not poisoned.
Thank fuck. I'm so happy I'm not poisoned.
Now, what else we got
Joy.
going on? The Gloom Wraith is still being held back
Friggin'.
by Mercy's doing the. What was it? It wasn't was it Banish Undead? It was something else, wasn't it?
No, it was Turn Undead.
Turn Undead. Yeah. So that's being pushed back. We still have this brute here. Let's do the acid damage. How much acid damage have we got?
Oh, do. Let's burn, baby.
See if he's melted yet.
Oh, that would be an 11. Good dice. Where were you when I needed you?
No, he's still smouldering. He's good.
He's a tough little cookie.
He is. He's just laying there, slowly dissolving in acid. Oh, I got a natural 20.
I hate your dice, Dave. I'm just saying.
That is
Oh, I'm so happy.
Mercy. That's 20 points of damage.
Ouch.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please? Let's get right in there.
23.
That's a pass. You are not poisoned.
Yay!
Oof. Wow. Now, over to the Queen. The Queen finishes her spell, her incantation that she's been doing. And you see the chairs which are nearby. These were where you kind of assumed that is where her the members of her court would sit, her trusted advisors. Now, when the sleep spell was cast and everyone was entombed in this chamber, these council members, like the Queen, were entombed inside their chairs. And you start to see these stone chairs crumble and break apart as 1,
Jesus.
2, 3, and 4 new half-bloods break out of these chairs. Hadil's on mute. I'm sure he's swearing.
No, I'm not on mute. I'm just swearing silently.
And we are at the top of the round. Hogan, you have been stabilized by Mercy. And as you wake, there is a potion near you. But you also see, as you look up, a towering brute is above you.
So mechanically, I'm on 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Okay. Sorry, let's just do that because otherwise my character sheet don't work. Don't have a hit point. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so as Mercy finishes applying the bandages, I shudder back to where I take a hurried deep breath and notice that this thing is towering above the pair of us. My initial reaction is to thrust up with a short sword that's fallen by my side, so I'm actually going to attack. That is a 25
Oh,
to hit
yes.
with the first one. So I just basically thrust straight up into its underbelly for 6 points of damage, and then with the second attack I'll try and pull it out sideways and sort of do it, well, threw that dice on the floor, so that one gone forever. Tried to slice it open. I failed to do that. It's only a 9 to hit. I think their old class is 13, so that's a miss. So although I retrieve my short sword, it comes out basically from the same arm made, so it doesn't do any more damage.
Okay. What was the total amount of damage?
6.
Okay. Cool.
As I'm still prone, I would then like to grab the potion, stand up, and move my 15 feet towards Hadil and Ramirez, who I know is on the floor.
Okay. You are going to get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I am.
It's a natural 20.
I'm straight back down again. I figured that staying there and taking a potion when he's dealing that sort of damage wasn't going to be pretty anyway.
It wasn't a big nice. So as you stagger away, you just feel this huge white hot burning pain slash across your back, and you don't even feel yourself as you hit the ground again.
Okay.
Ramirez, you are
I am prone.
on
I'm
the
down.
floor.
On the floor. On the floor. Nope.
Okay, Ramirez, I'm gonna roll your saving throw for you. Your death saving throw.
My David throw.
Your David throw.
It's David saving throw.
David
Saving
Attenborough's.
being killed by
David Attenborough's saving throw.
David.
Okay.
Here we see.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we should be saying to you?
Who do I get up first?
I'll get Ramirez. You get Sleepy.
Yeah. No, I'll go over to Ramirez. I need to be closer to him though. So I need to move.
You going for it? If you stand there, you're gonna get attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I need to move closer to Ramirez.
Okay.
I need to be within 30 feet of him.
To Hogan or Ramirez?
Ramirez.
Okay. So you get to about there. So
Yeah.
you were there 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And the gloom wraith needs to move away.
Yeah, it's been repelled and pushed back.
Yeah. And I will then do my other channel divinity. Which, of course, requires another d20, right?
Yep.
$16? Sorry, couldn't read it.
Yep, 16 is fine. So what are you trying to do here?
This is giving him 30 hit points.
Okay. To Ramirez, yeah?
To Ramirez.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. You channel the ability, and it seems like whatever god you're calling is paying some attention to you. For whatever reason, you're getting more than what you've asked for. Okay, it's like the power is being drawn to you. Ramirez, how much hit points does he get, sorry?
30 is what the preserve life is supposed to restore.
Okay. So Ramirez, the end of Highlander 1, all the spirits swirl around you and pick up your body, like, and you start to hover off the floor as all these spirits crash into your body, and you wake up and like, ah! And all the glass around you explodes.
I'm the only one.
And then you crash back down, superhero pose, onto one knee. What do you? And so you are back. Okay, you are back in the game.
I'm back, baby.
Mercy, anything else you can do?
That is my action, so no.
Okay, Hadil.
Looking good, you Spanish peacock.
You know it, darling.
Yes. Natural 20. Suck it, you big giant snake bastard. Apologies.
You going for that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, please.
Go for it. Roll your
Right
damage.
then. Nine. Hit him with 9 to start, please.
9 damage. Yep.
And then we are going to get a little bit fiery.
Go for it.
And he's going to suck. Oh, yes, another 15.
15 damage.
And then let's sneak attack like a rogue. 4. 14. 16. No, that's 16 points of damage.
That's the way to do it.
How do you want to finish him?
Dagger. Right up. I mean, under the chin, through his mouth. And I mean, my fist still attached in a very, very angry Hadouken kind of punch straight up. So from the floor, I'll just come up like a rocket, knife up through his head.
Cool.
And as I'm landing, I'm literally looking at the little short-ass bastard keep stabbing me. And it's, you're next.
Okay. It is my round. Let's do the damage on the Burning Brute first.
Did he try and put himself out in the last round?
He will
I don't
do,
think
yeah.
he did. No, but in the one
No,
before,
I added that. I added the point.
Okay. So yeah, Addy's. So would that make it on 9 now that he's not taking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9, and then another 9 points of damage, yeah?
Yep. He must be getting very crispy by now.
He is. He starts to swing round wildly, but then crumples down to the floor, and he continues to burn. But he is out of it. That's brute number 3.
I can't say I'll be missing him.
How many points do I get for them two then?
That's your own game, not mine.
That's only counting a half as I helped.
A half. Okay,
Right.
fair enough.
So let's zoom out a little bit. Now then, okay, the little scimitar wielding guy, he's going for Hadil. That is a miss, and I rolled 2 2s. That is 2 misses.
So is he gonna wear a tutu now?
Gonna mess with my tutu.
He's going to make
Nice.
a profit, I'm telling you that.
The brute 5, 10, 15, 20. He's pushed back. Acid damage on the little guy. How much acid damage was it?
2 more 6s, so another 12 acid damage. I've just not loving these dice.
Mighty rolls.
And finally, you see this one who's just been sizzling there the whole time, because he's bound and gagged and just covered in acid. It's just been sizzling. Just finally stops moving.
Please tell me the last thing he says is like, "What a world! What a world!"
I'm melting.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Then this lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125
It's time for the whirling dervish.
There we go. Right. These two run up to you. This one is going for Ramirez. This one is going for Hadil. Ramirez first. That is a 15, and that is a dirty 20. Dirty 20 hits you for 6 damage.
Ooh. How many hit points did I get back?
30. So you can put those if you're just put those in your character sheet. Just Hadil. That is a natural 20. That is 12 points of damage. Second hit is a miss. It was a 15. I'm assuming it's a miss. It's a 15. Hadil, you on mute?
On me?
Yeah.
No. Unfortunately, my armor class is 14. So go on then.
Oh, okay. So that's an additional 6. So 18 points of damage in total.
Oh, little shit.
Okay. Right. He's out of range. Then we've got the 2 snipers. We've got bowman snipers. This gets a +4 to hit. That's a miss. That's an 18. Ramirez, does an 18 get you? Yep.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
That is 6 points of damage. As an arrow comes out of nowhere. Hadil, that's a miss, and a natural 20. He doesn't. So he misses. He aims. He misses. He puts 2 arrows, and you get shot twice. That's an extra 12 points of damage.
Well, obviously, I'm going to dodge out all the way at one of those arrows. So only one of them gets me.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the damn finger, though. Son of a... He has just made an enemy.
Okay. Then you see the Queen start to make another spell.
Not again.
Oh, shit. She's
Hogan.
doing the wibbly wobbly thing.
They were definitely wibbly wobblies.
You need to do me saving throw.
I am doing your saving throw. Okay. Ramirez. He's gone. Hogan's gone. You're down to last 2 players. Mercy. We're going to come over to you.
All right, so I'm just going to. Lord, this is difficult. Hate not having magic.
We'll come back to you, Ramirez. It was your turn. You went there, so we're going to go Mercy. Then we'll come back to you.
So I'm reaching in, grabbing what I can out of my wonderful shield.
Go for it.
And I'm going over to Hadil and Ramirez.
Yeah, you can.
Giving them each a couple potions.
Yep.
And then I'm going to run back over to Hogan.
Yep. Using his body as cover. Look, there's a pit. You're near the pit. See that?
There's a pit? No, I don't see it.
See that square?
Is that another one?
That's another pit.
It's the pit with the
It's
weird arm in, where I found this and died.
No,
of it.
that was another.
That was a different pit.
Oh, different pit.
Roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
Is she making another pitch stop?
1.
1. You see inside, so as you're kind of bending down to sort out Hogan, you see these 2 arms kind of come out this hole, this kind of letterbox underneath the lid. And as you look round, you can see these 2 sets of beady eyes looking at you. There are what appears to be 2 half-bloods seem to be trapped inside that pit with the lid on top. And they're trying to kind of claw your feet, your legs as you're sitting there.
Can I jump away from that
It's okay. They can't reach you. I'm just saying
Okay.
that's what you see. So just be aware that there are two creatures trying to grab you.
Yeah, I don't trust the queen with her spells making things come out of the ground, so can I jump away from that thing?
Yeah, you can kind of move a little.
Yeah,
Position you there.
that's good. That's
Okay.
better, I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's fine. What are you going to do with Hogan?
Can I stabilize that man again?
You can do. Go for it. Do you stabilize him?
Yes.
Have you got any way of giving him health? You can stop him. You know, you can be on 0.
I can try to do a spell again.
Or a potion down his throat.
Can I force feed him a potion?
You can always force feed a potion.
I've done
okay.
it enough times to save his ass.
I will force feed a potion.
If you have enough potions at the moment, you just
I do.
A backpack full of potions.
No, it's a shield that actually holds all the potions.
Cool.
So I have all my potions in my shield. It's my healthy shield.
Mini bar.
Yeah.
Basically, yes, it's my own personal mini bar of potions.
You know in the bars they have that the barrel on the backpack, and they just go around and just like got a cup. There you go.
Yes, it's basically like a keg.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you said it, Dave, I had the imagery like of Saint Bernard, you know, with the little barrel of brandy. Yeah, I need an avalanche, but stuff it.
See, that would be good as a nice little quest item. You could go around there like a Friar Tuck with this kind of Saint Bernard barrel, just like the size of a tankard, like a double pint tankard, just there in case of emergencies. You got on a big chain, like a B.A. Baracus big chain. This kind of keg thing, and he just pulls out the topper. It goes click, 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 or every now and then it just has a nip himself. That's all you need.
So that's 16 health.
16 health, Hogan.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And you are awake.
That ain't no health potion, fool.
Anything else, Mercy?
No, I think that's it. That's good. Everybody's up again.
Okay.
Maybe I can hit something at some point.
Hadil.
We're not coming back to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Ramirez.
Sorry about that.
No.
Right, sorry. I will. I will go back to hitting smaller snake people.
Okay, go for it.
Take this. That's 21 to hit. That's lovely.
That hits.
I shall stab him for 13 damage, and I shall hit him again.
Go for it.
That's our 13.
Another 13.
Does that hit? Yeah.
Oh, a 13. Yeah, it does. Armor class
13,
12, yeah.
Loving it. And that's 14 damage to the same one.
Nice.
And I'll wink at him and go, thanks for a memory.
Anything else?
Don't forget, I gave you all potions.
I would love to drink that potion if I could.
Yeah, go for it.
Was it just a basic one again?
Mercy, was it a basic one? Or you're muted?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes.
That's all right. Thank you very much. I love these wee drinkies.
I gave you guys a couple each, so hopefully that helps.
Slange it. And I'll drink it.
Hadil, over to you.
Thank you. Can you just zoom out a little bit for me? Yeah, a bit more. Oh, that's perfect. I don't mind arrows that explode or arrows that I'm shooting, but I don't like when people shoot arrows at me, and then especially don't like it from these two little shits who are going to snipe at my mates. So, I am going to reach into the pack, and knowing I've been not doing this because of what happened the last time one of these was freaking used, I'm going to remove what is effectively the last bolas of blasting that we have amongst us. And I'm going to take it out and I'm going to throw it at the archer in front of the queen.
Okay, this one.
Yep, because I'm looking at where he is, and it looks like the ones that are just in front of Ramirez are both just exactly 20 foot from him, and Ramirez is 25.
Yes.
Yeah?
Correct.
We have a 16 on the dice.
16
with
hits.
a +6 on it, so...
Yep.
Oh, goody.
That hits.
Good, because he's getting banned. So let's just do that the nice and easy way. And so the damage he's taken in bludgeoning is only 4 points. But stuff that. Let's get to the fun, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I've got my dice. Let's do it properly. Yeah, they've been very lucky for me this evening. So,
come on,
right,
you ones. Hear me, dice. Obey me.
Don't say it out loud.
One of them listens to you. You. I mean, fucking. You're in trouble.
You've been punished.
Yeah.
You're not allowed back in the bag.
No
Okay,
kisses.
the other two though said suck it. 6 and a 5, so that's 10, 15 there, so that's 16 total so far. And that's just 4 dice. Add another 16 plus another 10, there's 25, yes?
$16 plus 10 is 26.
No, it's 36. And let's roll the last 2. Come on. Yahtzee! And that's another 11 points of damage on top of that.
So
36 becomes 47 points of...
47 points of exploding damage.
Yes.
So,
To him and everyone within 20 foot of him, which, if I'm not mistaken, includes her bitch face.
right, so let's deal with these first. These two are in range. These two just get exploded and disappear in the explosion. Ramirez, you just kind of duck down. You feel the wave of heat, but you take no damage. It does not affect you at all. This one is out of it. And this bowman, it's the same amount of damage, is also just blown. You see him just hit the brick wall to the side of the chamber, and he just crumples down in a heap. You also see where the queen is. We mentioned right at the start when the combat started.
She's got a wibbly wobbly, glowy...
Yeah. You see the fire, the explosion hit this circle shape and kind of envelope it, and then you see it like, you know, like a typical Star Trek shield. It takes damage, and then it's like it can't handle the amount of damage anymore, and it just it winks out. But the queen is unharmed, but the shield that was there is no longer there.
This pleases me greatly. Now I can maybe get a little bit of that tongue action.
Right, top of the round. My go. Who have I got left? Okay, so he's been pushed back. We have the brute is going to go in to attack Mercy. Ooh, that's a 19 to hit.
Nope.
Oh, and that
Mercy go?
that is an 18 to hit, so that doesn't hit. Okay, well done. 2 hits and it's a 2 swings and a miss, or something like that. I can't think. The half blood. This little one's going for her deal. He's seen his friends just explode, but you know he's under orders and he's spinning this scimitar all over him. If you were Indiana Jones, you'd put out your gun and shoot him, but you can't because you've already thrown your exploding bolus at someone else, and he gets you I'm looking at the wrong one. That's why. That is a 19 to hit. Does a 19 get you, Hidil?
Sassy little shit.
Yeah. Gets you again. 6 points of damage. She manages to kind of gut you.
Well, more sort of like, obviously using my roguish charms, swerve to get out of the way, and so it's more like he just gives me a little nick.
Okay. He's happy that he's drawing blood either way.
So I'm going to just smile at little shit and say, "There's a reason you're alive. It's because I'm taking your head." Smile.
The Queen. You see her. She's not impressed. You interrupted her spell with the explosion. These are creatures who are used to magical energies, not things that would actually, physical items which would explode. So, which has helped to destroy her spell. But you see her look back at her throne, and with her hands, she starts to do a new gesture. Now, from above the throne, as you can see the throne here, because I've got a nice little mini for it. Just drop me pointy stick. From this,
Not the pointy stick.
No, the pointy stick's fine. As long as
Technical difficulties.
We'd like him to lose those dice, though.
You see that there is like an archway, kind of like a giant fireplace, which is where the throne was sitting. And as she is kind of gesturing towards this, you see something in the darkness move. And slowly coming out from the top of the chimney, you see the head of a very big, giant-looking serpent. As it starts to slither out, then it comes along the floor, and then it starts to wrap its way around the Queen. What you see is a huge snake-looking thing, but part of its face, and then you realize parts of its body, parts of its face is all bone. Most of the flesh is hanging off of this thing as this huge undead bone naga wraps itself around the Queen to protect her.
That thing's going to look pretty over the bar, boss. Boss? Oh, fuck.
No, he's awake.
Just.
I'm awake.
So, Hogan.
Okay, so seeing that Mercy's facing off against this big brute, she's brought me back twice now, and I owe her. So I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna kip up. I'm gonna move around to the back of the snake creature, and I'm gonna equip in my hand an arrow. Then I'd like to scale the creature's back, get up onto its shoulders, stab it in the neck, and then with my second attack, try and roll forwards in a Black Widow style throw to get him onto the floor.
Okay, go for it.
So I roll the stab attack first. That's a 13 to hit.
Yep. Brute is an 18.
Okay, so the arrow pings off his scales.
Yeah.
Doesn't penetrate, doesn't do any damage.
Yeah.
And then I will roll my grapple. So this will be an opposed check. Jesus, I have to get some new dice. A 10.
Still Dave's.
So you can still roll lower than that, but it's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah. So if you want to roll your opposed grapple check.
I got a 12.
Yeah, so you win. So I attempt to throw myself forwards, but I haven't quite got the body weight behind it or the technique. So I'm currently sat piggybacking this guy's shoulders with me ankles interlocked underneath his armpits.
I nudge Ramirez. Look, the boss has got a huge snake between his legs.
Oh my god.
Right.
That's the first time that's happened.
Put them away and find some more dice.
Uh, Ramirez.
You're muted.
Care to beat my
Ramirez.
score?
Ramirez will move round behind the other little snake chap and stab it in the back as hard as he can.
Go for
I
it.
want its head.
I understand. Not with a 9, you won't.
Nope.
So I'll attack again. Natural 20.
Oh.
Go, go, go. That's 6, 12, 19 damage.
Okay, how do you want to finish him?
I will take its head off and then toss it to my friend. I want the head to land with my friend before the body falls. Spoken.
Tao gracefully catches this head, and not even a drop of blood just disappears. It just disappears somewhere. It's gone into my pack, and you're like, and I just smile. Thank you.
Any time, old friend. That counts as 2.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you 2. Actually, give you 2.5 for that one.
Oh, thank you very much. As an orc, or half orc, I don't do maths. I'll turn to face the queen. Ah, you're next, pretty lady.
Okay, Mercy.
I think you'll find that pretty lady is next.
My mistake.
Mercy, your go.
My go. Okay. So I'm gonna just hit the guy that's in front of me. Gonna swing that mace around and wallop him in the head.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And hopefully not hit Hogan in the process. 13 plus. What did you say the. It was 18?
18 is the armor class.
Yeah. Okay, so that hits. So it's 13 plus 8. 21.
21 damage.
No. 21 to hit.
Oh, 21 to hit. Yeah. it's fine.
Sorry. So, and then that is. Ooh, yes. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
Okay. We are off to a good start. Yep. He's taking a little bit of damage already, but he's still looking strong. Anything else? You got another attack?
I don't have another attack, but I'm going to leave it to the boss, and I'm going to start moving towards the queen.
Okay, you will get an attack of opportunity.
It's all right.
You're gonna go straight line.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And that undead thing is within 30 feet.
It is, yes. Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Can hear you fine.
Okay, so it is 5, 10, it's 15. The undead giant snake, 15 feet.
Okay.
So you're good.
But doesn't that put it within 30 feet of Mercy
Yes.
and her aura?
Yeah. You still doing it?
Yep. It goes
Okay.
for a minute.
So what is your description on it? What's the effect? Other than
You
being
present
pushed
your
away?
holy symbol and speak a prayer centering the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If creature fails its saving throw, is turned for 1 minute.
Okay, wisdom.
Wisdom
Wisdom fails.
Oh, you got a pet snake.
No.
Yeah.
What's it done?
No.
You say it's pushed it away.
Yeah,
No.
it turns away and runs as far away as it can. And it can't willingly enter into a space within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
It
So
also can't take reactions.
you see the snake, and you've banished it, and it goes back into what this looks like a fireplace, and goes up.
Yeah, we sit on the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, exactly that. Okay.
And
Well
that's my
done.
go over.
Hadil.
Dun, 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 dun. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That will give me just a dirty 20. Throw in the very, very last bonus which I have, which is my one. I've got one final tar one, and I'm throwing it at the queen.
At the queen.
Yep.
Okay.
So does a dirty 20 hit her with a dirty bolas full of tarry oil gunk?
It does. Armor class of 15.
Okay, then it's hit her, and if she can be grappled, what size is she?
She is normal sized. It doesn't
Okay,
doesn't
then.
say other than large. So
Okay, because
medium.
if she's huge or large, she can't be grappled. She's not, so she can be grappled. So she's grappled and she's covered in tar and gunk that's all nice and flammable. It's covered. She is completely and utterly drenched in this stuff. Eyes, hair, all those pretty snake hair things doing all that. Yeah, they're all, but it's in my eyes.
Okay.
Guys, set a bitch on fire. That's pretty much it. I'll just probably move forward 5 feet so that I'm just a little bit behind. So I'll move forward literally one in towards Jen, yep. And just sort of stand there and take a prepared action.
Okay.
Or just be prepared to dodge out of the way if something's going to probably slice me a bit. Could I possibly neck one of those potions I was given?
Yeah, go for it.
Yay, thank you.
Right. The brute is going to attack Hogan. It's a miss. I got 2 2s again. That is not good. I'm going to retire that one. Bring out the next one.
Oh no, we like it.
That's it. We're going to remove the Gloom Wraith because it's been banished enough. It's just going to pass through the wall. So that one is gone. Where's he looking at? Yeah. Cool. Right. Then we have the Queen. The Queen, as quick as she can, up in front of you, Mercy, you see the Queen cast a spell, and a wall of fire appears, blocking your way. Okay. Hogan, your turn.
So I'm still up on his shoulders, aren't I?
Yes.
Trying to do the same again then, please. I'll stab down with the arrow that's in my hand.
Yep.
That's a 21 hit.
21 hits.
And he's going to take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will throw my weight forward again, concentrate a little bit harder this time, twisting that arrow in to try and steer the upper part of the snake to go in the direction that I want it to. And my grapple check that time is 17.
Oof. Okay. I got a 4.
Okay, so basically I'll just angle him downwards using my body weight and the arrow to drag him to the floor, and then I will roll up into a crouched ready position, short sword in hand as he lays prone on the floor in front of me.
Nice.
And that is my go.
Dave?
Hello.
The Queen, her magic spell, does she use her hands at all for it?
Not the one that she's just done. Not the firewall.
Okay, I was just going to make sure because obviously grappled.
Just the other things which we're using as lair actions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't. To be honest, quite happy though because hey, it's a source of ignition for the person. She's now put something in front of her.
That I didn't think of.
I thought you were just giving us a wonderful gift.
No, that I didn't. I was just trying to block you and give myself some time. I didn't actually think of that. But well done.
Yeah, it's going to be crossbow type.
That's what happens when you play past midnight. You see.
Past the witching hour.
Yeah. Okay. Ramirez, over to you.
How big is this wall of flame?
You could rush through it. You can still. It's not kind of. You could walk around it if you wanted to, but if you wanted to, if you was in Mercy's position, you could kind of jump through it and you'd be fine. But you could definitely roast your marshmallows.
Oh, she's covered in tar.
You guys know exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, we who wants to light it up first?
Yeah.
It's not quite the 4th of July, but I'm sure we could do something.
You burn a witch on burning a witch on a bonfire. Yeah, burn the witch.
Funny enough, the village next to mine was where the last witch was burned in Germany. Just a useless piece of information. We're still nice people. Is everything good? Hasn't happened for a few years now. Moving on. I will put away my sword, take out my crossbow, and fire an arrow through the flames at her.
Nice. Go for it.
That's all right.
Yep. Still got roll to hit. It's a 1.
One.
It's a misfire. You can.
How much damage am I taking?
I think it's gonna be Mercy.
Yep, I'm the one that's in front.
So Ramirez, roll your damage. you just shot Mercy.
There is
You're
no
welcome
mercy.
for all that healing, by the way.
Oh, you got on mute, Pete.
That's because he doesn't want to sound.
Hello. No, I don't want to say anything. I do slightly feel a little bit sorry about it. I think it's 1D. What's it? No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. 1D8. This is where the D8 goes. Yes, of course you want me. I'll do my best. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so 4 damage. That's not bad. And you feel a little prick from behind. I do apologise. Sorry, I got carried away.
Didn't even borrow a drink first.
Never drink before shooting.
Mercy, your turn. You can shoot him back if you want.
No.
Is the arrow somewhere I can actually reach it?
Yeah, you can tell me where you've been shot.
We'll just say I got shot between my plate mail. So in the middle there. So I just reach back, grab it, and I'm going to look at this arrow. Not a bad idea. And I'm just going to chuck it through the fire that's in front of me.
Yep.
At her.
Okay.
So what would that be
roll,
for?
Roll a d20 and just hope you get high.
And hope I get high. Okay. Do I have anything to add to it?
No. What was your roll?
18.
No, that's fine. See, that was good.
Okay.
Okay, so you just yank this thing out of your body. You got the blood all over it, and you throw it like a spinning blade. It goes through the fire, catches light, and takes that flame, falls into the tar, and immediately you see the fire spread across the floor, up over her tail, and she is immediately engulfed in flames, and the queen is laying there screaming her head off, flailing around, and just eventually, as she does, and then crumples down onto the floor. The tail is it's lashing around, and finally, after a few minutes of screaming and burning, and every now and then it's like the burning, like pop, 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 she stops.
So it's like a barbecue sizzle.
Yeah, the barbecue sizzle.
I'm getting hungrier and hungrier by the minute. This is happening. Neil is like, barbecue snake. Yep.
Green snake popcorn. Nice.
Oh yeah.
So she eventually falls down on the floor, crumples, and just lays there sizzling.
While this has been going on and is apparent, I'm going to have turned and helped Hogan absolutely butcher that thing that's on the floor. He's got the brute down at the moment, isn't he?
The brute is down. Yeah.
Well, the brute is going to find itself in a sort of scene reminiscent of Shaun of the Dead, with me, Ramirez, and Hogan stood around it, almost as if we're listening to a certain song. Just clunk, clunk, clunk.
It's all about the rhythm.
So eventually you manage to pummel this thing to the ground while the queen is still burning away. But you notice that as you all kind of manage to look around at each other, all thoroughly exhausted, the loss of Annie, one of your group that you've known for a long, long time. You're all covered in muck, in grime. There looks to be no way out of this chamber, and slowly all that's left in the room is the light of the burning queen. And all of this violence and exchange of magics has basically managed to shiver the temple complex. Slowly more cracks and rocks start to appear, and you realise that the only way out seems to be into the darkness beyond the Queen's throne. You start to kind of
We're about to Mary Poppins, isn't we?
Yeah, you're about to feel some cool air on your skin. But rather than going up, this tunnel starts to lead down. Somewhere further down into this temple structure, something else is awakening. And one by one, as you enter this tunnel, pick yourselves up, thoroughly exhausted, you realise there's no time for rest. There is one last thing you need to do. And we will find out what that is in the next episode.
No rest for the wicked, guys. We got this.
Definitely no rest. We don't do rest in this game.
We do
You know how it works. But well done, guys. You have actually that is the toughest box set we have done. That is Epic Encounters Chambers of the Serpent Folk. That was two massive rooms with two massive fights. You completely overpowered combatants, and you did it. You survived. You got knocked down a few times, and you lost a player character, but you did it.
I can't believe it. I thought it was going to be toast this time.
I'm just going to be a barmaid from now on with health potions. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run back and forth between people, shoving them down their gullets.
I can't believe that I didn't die. Just,
Best party ever.
oh yeah.
As you were describing the Queen, all I had in my head was, in the temple, the mighty temple, the Queen's burning tonight. Yeah. I'm not carrying on singing.
There was a little part of me wondering if we had any marshmallows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let the beats burn.
Yeah, that is a extremely tough fight. I mean, again, this has been the only kind of epic encounters so far where everything has been in. There's nowhere to hide. There's nothing to do. Everything we've had so far has been you can move around, you can explore, you can do things. And the first room and this room were just, yeah, you have to deal with it.
You got to fight. There's no big pile of bones to hide behind, or
Nope. There's nothing.
Dungeon of Death.
The magic thing is the worst part of all.
I'm really glad though that brute force explosions and fire seem to work pretty freaking well. It's like, yippee! Finally.
Yeah, it's got a good one because magic doesn't necessarily work that well. The Queen is incredibly powerful when she's got that kind of shield, but you've got it's the idea is, okay, how do you combat that? Well, let's overdo it in physical ability. Now, I don't know how you would have done it if you didn't have the burning bolus or the exploding bolus.
There was one left, and it was just, it's that sort of moment of I'm like, right, this is perfect. I've got these guys here, and they're close enough that I'm at least going to be able to see the effect on her shield. Yes. And thankfully, it broke the shield, there was a little part of me like, please. Yes.
Right.
Because at least if I can take out the bad guys, and it's like, okay, we've only got to deal with the one big bad.
Yeah.
And she then helped us with a fire.
I know, that was so nice of her.
Which next time I'll remember. Not to do that.
Fire and snake does not mix, kid. Yeah. Remember that.
Unless, of course, it's a barbecue.
But that was cool. Well done. Thank you much for playing that. Again, I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. We got a few technical problems. The second half was much easier because we were getting a lot of rubber banding for the first half, but the second half, I don't know what I did, but it all seemed to settle down. But well done. Yes, you have vanquished the Queen. I don't think so vanquished, but yeah.
I did write in the comments that I really like the minis, and I really like the detail on them.
The boxes are incredible. I highly recommend picking it up. It is a lovely box set. Definitely do it.
Now, after our very first encounter, I did actually pick up the dragons.
Oh, what, the red dragon or the kobolds?
Both, because family members who sort of wanting to sort of get into a bit of gaming, and I was like, this is perfect because it's going to be as simple as set up, get them into setting up their own character, and it's just going to be me sitting there and I just can't wait for that moment of thunk, putting that big old red dragon, and the reaction which I want to see will be exactly the same as for me because that was obviously my first time playing D&D.
Yep.
So yeah.
It is just all fantastic, and looking forward to doing more. So we will be back. I think we've got a date sorted, but we'll be back next month, where we will take on the next connected box set to this one. There was just a picture of it below me, and we will find out what that is next session. And we go straight in. There's no long rest in between. We go straight in. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, with all that done, we will say goodnight there, guys. It's already gone midnight here in the UK, and Jen and Pete are in Europe, so it's 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, time for a cup of coffee and just carry on.
So power through.
It is Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday now, but if only it was Friday. God dear. Right. Again, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Peace. As in off.